What up, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Good to see you. Let's slide over to our executive plane today. Welcome, this is your boy Blue. What's up, JNG Aviation, Captain Oliver, Clarence, Y6 Raven, Sir Gaines Productions, Corliss, what's up, man? Hyman, good to see you. Connor's Transport, James 24, Mr. Topcat, and Kamani Knows Best. Today's VIP though is gonna be I actually got a few VIPs. I'm gonna go ahead and give the VIP seating in our executive charter flight today to Kamani Knows Best. Also, we'll give it to Mr. Topcat, James 24, Connor's Transport, Hyman, Carlos, Sir Gaines Productions, and I'll give it to one more, Mr. Raven and JNG. I'll give it to you as well. What's up, IFMG? Good to see you. Welcome back, my friend. What's up, Chinneraman? You guys are killing me with these names right now. Chinneraman? Chinneraman? Whatever your name is. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. That livery is sexy. Take a look at it real quick. Take a look at it. I made this myself. This is the Blue Arrow Executive PC12. Take a look. We'll do a real slow rotation on it. Yeah, this is one of our biggest money makers for Blue Arrow charters. So today we'll be flying on Pilotedge, and we'll also be flying for FSEconomy. So if you're interested, if you fly FSEconomy, we have a group called Blue Arrow Charters, and Blue Arrow Executive is kind of like a branch of that. Who we got here? Thank you, Samuel, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. So yeah, this is one of our planes. Whenever you join our group, you can get any of our free liveries. All those links are already in the description. Thank you, Starley's already testing out Mr. Nightbot. Well, hopefully he will work this time. I know Nightbot's working fine on Twitch, but we've been having trouble getting it working on YouTube. Maybe I need to log into it. But yeah, so the call sign for this one is November 87 Uniform Papa. Let's go a little quicker. I'm taking a little too long. Yeah, so it's cool. You know, basically, I basically just recolored one of the default liveries. That's kind of how I did this one. Is put it into our own airline color. We have a bunch of planes currently that we've already liveried up. For as far as like the executive type planes, we have the PC-12, the Challenger 300 looks amazing. What else do we have? Darn it, I already forgot. But I also have a livery for the 737-800 for Zebo, as well as I'm working on an A321. It's not done yet. It's going to give me a lot of headache. But if Nathan's watching, I did fix that really weird color issue we were having right above the doors. So that's gone. As you can see that right there. So hopefully you guys like that. The largest plane in our fleet for FSEconomy is let's take a look real quick. Let's slide over to let me show you guys my screen before we get started. We have a couple stops to do today. First flight's gonna be flying from Modesto, which is where we're at right now. We'll be headed to Monterey. I also not only did I make this livery, I also actually custom made this airport as well. I'll show you guys around here a little bit too. I've been working a lot. I've been working on liveries, been learning and working on, I've been telling you guys about it before, how I've been working on the scenery and stuff like that. So I've been learning that, and now I've got it sort of figured out. I'm not gonna say I'm amazing at it yet, but just working on getting better and better as I go, learning as I go, you feel me? How the heck do I show my screen? Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Where is it? I always forget because I don't use it that often. Here it is. And boom, behind the scenes, so you can see all this stuff in the way. So anyway, this is FSEconomy. This is our flight today. Our first flight is gonna be from Modesto K-Mod to KMRY. Should be a nice flight, only 76 miles. Probably take us about 25 to 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes with ATC. We got about 50%. Oh, wait a second. We have 12% fuel. Let's go ahead and change that. I'm gonna add a bit more. I'm gonna add enough fuel to get us through the day. So we don't have to refuel anymore. We're gonna add in, we'll do 200 gallons. It's way more than we need, but we won't have to refuel for a while. All right, boom, we're refueled. Our second leg, we're gonna be flying back to Modesto, and then when we get back to Modesto, we're gonna fly to what's called Circle L Ranch. It's another airport that I made, and we may do the return leg, but it's about 137 nautical mile flight, and we might not have enough time. So the plan is just to fly to Monterey, back to Modesto, and then the Circle L Ranch. The mountain views are gonna be amazing, so looking forward to that. Anyway, so aircraft that we own as Blue Arrow Charters, we have a Beechcraft Baron 58, we have a King Air 350, King Air C90, Challenger 300, two 172s, we have a 208 Citation 2, which is a private jet. We have the Dash 6 Twin Otter. We just got that. That's brand new. Like, we got that yesterday. Dornier 228 is another plane we have. You saw me fly that at Mount Everest. That was a lot of fun. And then the DC-3, to answer your question, is our biggest plane currently for FSEconomy Blue Arrow Charters. Now, I have to remember, Blue Arrow Charters and FSEconomy is nothing like SimBuddy. Like, most of FSEconomy is more made for general aviation type planes for GA. So you're not going to get a Boeing 737 in your airline. You're not going to get big planes like that. The biggest thing you'll probably get is a Dash 8 CRJ, and those cost like an arm and a leg. So we also have a PC-12, like what you see right here. And then we have two TBMs. We're actually ending a lease with Nightmare. His lease is going to be ending tomorrow, so he's going to have that back. So if you're interested in leasing a TBM 850, you can get that from Nightmare Air. We actually just bought our own, and that's over in Georgia right now. I got to ferry that. I may do a video recording of me ferrying that from Georgia to California. So anyways, let me also show you guys really quickly, since we're showing off the airline. This is my first time really doing this on stream, so I'll go ahead and show you guys a few things. So you can take a look at our FBOs. We have all these FBOs that we own. That's not what I want to see. I want to see our map. So most of them are over here in the California region. So that's why we're on Pilotedge today, because Pilotedge, as you know, is basically all of this area. So we wanted a bunch of FBOs in the Pilotedge area so that we could fly Pilotedge and FSEconomy, because the people in my group, we all enjoy flying Pilotedge, we enjoy flying FSEconomy, and then we also have people who don't, have Pilotedge, so you could also fly it on VATSIM or whatever. So you can see we have all these FBOs in California, from like central to like the edge of Northern California down to Southern California, and then we got some in Las Vegas. We just got two more in New Mexico, and this one I think is in Texas. And then we have one lonely one over here in Minnesota. So that's our FBO. That's what our network looks like currently. We're looking for more towered airports, more airports that that actually have paved runways, 2 lots and bigger, stuff like that. So anyways, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and switch back to X-Plane. Yeah, man. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, bro. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was telling him that I fixed the paint on there. All right, so we got our let's see, we got our flight loaded up. We're good there. Sky vector should be decent. Weather is looking okay. We need to tune into the Addons though. I got my frequencies all lined up. I believe we are connected to Pilotedge. Yes, we are. Okay, cool. I know Nightbot is still not working. I don't know what his problem is. So another thing I want to show you guys, this is gonna be a little bit longer on the intro, but this airport, now Nathan has streamed this before. This is my first time ever streaming at this airport, and I've been looking forward to it. So as you see, this is K-Mod Modesto. We own all the gates at this airport on FSEconomy, and so right now they're pointed to Monterey, because it's just a pretty fun flight. And I thought, since we part own this airport, I might as well make some really dope scenery for it. So that's exactly what I did. If you log into Modesto on X-Plane default, it doesn't look this good. I've changed some things. I've changed all the ground textures using Mr. X and RA scenery. You can see the reflections. If I go over here, you can see the reflection of the tar marks and stuff like that. Just gives it a whole lot more quality. Added some 3D people here and there. There's an animated one over here. He's sweeping. He's forever sweeping. Thank you. Who was that? I gotta see what that is. Thank you, Matt Mock Crit, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. So yeah, I made this airport. I use it with all like library objects. So there's no custom objects in here. I'm currently learning how to make custom objects. I'm working on an airport in Texas currently, and it's actually my home airport, and it's gonna be my first try at working on making actual custom objects. I'm learning how to use Blender and all that kind of stuff. So it's only gonna get better from here, but I really like this airport. I've had really good feedback from it. It has, you know, 3D grass textures and all that stuff. It's really cool, the resources that you can find online in libraries that are already available to you to make stuff like this. So again, I didn't custom make any of the objects. I just basically use other objects and place them where they need to go. I placed all these lines by hand. Pretty much everything you see was hand placed. Nothing was automated really, except for the grass. You know, it's kind of automated. Other than that, everything else is hand placed. We got some ramp areas over here. We got a tower over here. We got the fueling station over here. We got I think like the office building is on here on the left side. It's a parking lot for that. We got some hangars and whatnot. Got a heliport over here. There's tons. Like if you look at if you go into the change location, you'll see I actually put tons of parking spots. There's so many parking spots. Every little spot you see is a parking spot, and there's a fly in here. It really bothered me. So right now we're at the West Executive Ramp. Discard changes because that's going to restart our flight. But yeah, so it's actually it was a fun project to work on. It was a fun airport to work on. When you zoom out, it looks really stinking good. At certain times of day, it looks really good. Could I upload this to the scenery gateway? I cannot. The scenery gateway does not allow for you to include ortho imagery. So as you can see between the runways, the grass area is ortho imagery. Cons111, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family, my friend. As you can see between, like in the grass areas, you can see off on the sides, a lot of this is built in. So I actually have ortho 4xp also around the airport, so you can't even tell where my scenery ends and where the rest of the X-Plane scenery, you know, continues, because I have orthos around it. But when you download this, there is a download link in the YouTube description. I couldn't get it into Twitch yet. Maybe one of my moderators could send you guys a link over there. But if you had default scenery and you just download this and, you know, whatever, you'll see it's not like an abrupt line, but it kind of stops at the river here, and then it I think it stops behind these buildings. But yeah, so I have ortho imagery beneath it. It looks really nice on approach. So nice trees and foliage and whatnot. So, but yeah, links are in the description, guys, on YouTube. Sorry about that. No, I'm losing my voice. We just got started. Some fun objects. I'm not going to go through every little thing because I want to leave some of the little Easter eggs that I put in here for you to enjoy and find on your own. But I would say definitely keep your eye close to the river area, as well as there may be some plane spotters somewhere out there. So, but anyways, let's that is Kmod for you guys. We'll be also flying to what's it called, Circle L Ranch, which is November Victor 27. It's just in Nevada, just over the California coast. And I also made that one as well. We will be planning to end the stream there, so definitely stick around. Anyways, let's get ready to go. I already got my flight planned. We're sitting at Modesto. On Pilotedge, Modesto technically is not towered. In real life, it's a class Delta, but on Pilotedge, it's not towered. So we're going to treat it as a non-towered airport. What we're planning on doing is going to take off, we're going to contact approach and ask for flight following. We'll fly VFR to Monterey, and from Monterey, we'll file VFR on the way back as well. Thank you, IFMG. Thank you guys so much for the props. But yeah, I can't upload it to the gateway because they don't allow for the custom, or they don't allow for a lot of the library objects as well as the imagery. So anyways, to get this thing, get the battery turned on. Battery 1, battery 2, standby bus. And let's see, turn the nav light on, beacon light on. Before we do that, let's make sure we don't forget. Actually, there's a couple things I need to remember. Let's go to OBS. Let me get my... I do have my camera set up today, so you guys can actually see me as I fly. And here we go. What's up, guys? Good to see you. As well, we got the chat up there, and we also have our flight info up top. Nice, nice, nice. I always get nervous when I fly Pilotedge after a long time, and it has been a while. All right, let's turn the avionics on. We'll do the flight planning first, and then we'll start the engine. And we also need to figure out what frequency we need to be on. Thank you, Flight Sim Boy. Appreciate the props, my friend. Greatly appreciate it. All right, we'll be VFR. We'll squawk 1200. Thank you, Nathan, for posting that link to the scenery. It's a Google Drive file. As so in the file, when you look at the file that he posted, there's actually multiple. There's like 5 different sceneries that I have created. We're only gonna see 2 of them in this video, but there's a bunch. All right, so we're gonna fly. We're gonna use one waypoint. That one waypoint is gonna be, I think it's Cathy, C-A-T-H-E, just to make sure we're going in the right direction, and then we'll head over to Kilo Mike Romeo Yankee, Monterey Regional Peninsula. And so right now we're tuned into Monterey clearance because I want to test it out over there. One thing I love about the GTN here is that we can go to waypoint info, we can go to Modesto, we can go to frequencies, then we can go to Addons, we can tune that in, and then we can listen to the Addons.
Modesto City Shamfield Information Whiskey.
Connors Transport, I use a Thrustmaster T something, 16, 15,000, 16,000, something like that. It's not a yoke, it's just a joystick. Thank you for the host, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Temperature 13, dew point 9. Altimeter 2997.
Alright, we got so altimeter 2997. Let's see if that's correct. I'm using FS Global Real Weather. It says 2998. I'm gonna put 2998. Yeah, we have information whiskey. Alright, if you ever see me doing this, it's because I'm typing things in my laptop. I have like my notepad set up over here, like my flight notes, to make sure that I can get everything going right. Alright, sounds good. So that's so we're gonna be tuning into. Hey Nathan, can you help me remember? Whenever, because Modesto is an uncontrolled airport, for me to get onto Unicom, do I use Unicom or CTAF? Because Unicom is 122.905 and CTAF is 125.3. Thank you, Ghost. I'll see you next time, man. It's Eyz. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, bro.
Departing runways 10 left, 10 right. Advise on initial contact.
CTAF. Thank you, Zero. Appreciate it, man. I always forget. So CTAF here in Monterey, in Modesto is 1253. Transfer. I love this thing. It just makes things so much easier. I mean, obviously you can do the same thing in this, but I just prefer using the GTN. It makes things so much easier. You can even see the airspaces as you're flying over them. It just, if you have it, use it. You feel me? All right, so flight plan is planned. I mean, there's not really much else for us to do except to make sure our FSEconomy people are on board. I hate when I forget to do that. Log in. How many passengers do we have on this first flight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, all right, we got 8 passengers on board. That's a good flight. Go ahead and close that. And I'm not going to use world traffic because we're on Pilotedge. There's no need to do that. Don't think I'm missing any other plugins. Project Flight is tracking us. If you're watching on Twitch, I did enable the Project Fly bot, so there's a lot of flight information that they'll give you on there, which is pretty cool. I just added that just recently. We'll be cruising at 6,500 feet today. There she is. Good morning, Raul. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I think we're done over here. I do need to so we're not really gonna be talking to tower. So what we will do is I'm gonna tune into departure. I'm not sure if we'll get departure since K-Mod is not. Should I tune into K-Mod's departure or should I tune into like Monterey's approach? What do you guys think? Good evening, mentally disabled duck. What a name. So right now I'm tuning in. I'm not tuning in. Sorry, go back. Monterey's approach is 120905, but if it's not towered on Pilotedge, would that mean that I won't get approach either? I'm not really sure how that works. J&G Aviation, what's up, man? 7:30 in the UK. Yes, sir. I want to stream like 3 hours ago, but I had to work, so it's all good. All right, we'll deal with that for now. I'll see what you guys think. So definitely send that in if you guys your opinion on if I should tune into the departure at K-Mod if they don't have a tower. All right, I think all we need to do now is shut the doors. Hello, beautiful. Oh man, it looks so good. Nice. What's up, Patrick? Good to see you. Where are we at today? Today we're at Modesto in Modesto, California. We're headed down to Monterey. gonna be a beautiful approach, guys. All right, let's get this thing started. $120.95. Thank you very much, Nathan. Alright, let's go to ground idle. I'm going VFR. I'm not confident in my IFR yet. I am not confident in my IFR. I wanted to do IFR. I was actually going to do an IFR flight in the Challenger in New Mexico, but then I remembered, you know, let's not do it. I said, let's just do a VFR flight for now. I kind of want to finish my I rating before I do any IFR flights in a stream. NorCal approach, thank you, man. 0. NorCal approach is on 12715. I'll contact them. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for a flight following just to make things easier. I'd rather already be in contact with them, you know? Alright, what are we missing? Standby bus, external power, avionics, generators. I think we're good. Seatbelt signs. Can you guys hear me? I know this thing gets pretty loud. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's turn it down a bit. Thing's a loud plane. Yeah, I can take off without any flight follow. I'm just going to announce it. So I'll go ahead and tune into NorCal approach, which is 127.15. Alright, let's do it. Overhead is checked. We'll turn on our taxi lights. Seatbelt signs are on. Probes are on. Inertial separator is open. I don't really think we need anything else over there. I'm so used to having my track IR, I was about to start looking around. I don't have it on right now. I don't wear it on streams because it just looks weird, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, alright, but I have these nice little key commands like look left and right. Check the exterior, we are clear. Look at it, I love this reflection right here. Game's legit. Alright, let's check our flight controls real quick. I feel like I'm missing something. I didn't touch anything else. I feel like some things I need to be doing. Do flight directors on. Yaw damper's gonna stay off for now. We already set our altitude. IIS, we're not gonna worry about that. Let's make sure that this is working. It is. We could set nav on. Go down to below. Flaps takeoff. We'll turn on the advisory lighting. That. Wait, you live in Modesto? No way. The most random place for somebody to show up and be from. That's cool. Yeah, I'll be flying over your school over takeoff. You should definitely download this scenery and let me know how it did. Matter of fact, you could probably help me make it better because I mean I could always make it better and add to it. Let's go ahead and let's go altitude reporting. We don't need oxygen because we're gonna be flying that high. Releasing the park and brake. I'm gonna go into reversers so that this thing doesn't get away from us. Alright. We are on the move. We're gonna take off runway 10 right. Modesto traffic. Am I right? Yeah. Modesto traffic. PC-12 taxiing to runway 10 right. Modesto. This PC-12 is so quick. It's so quick. Oh, the way this thing taxis is horrible. We are now on 11.3 too, so we're gonna get a little bit of heat blur. The brakes are horrible as well. Nice VFR day today. Can't wait to do our third leg. That's gonna be a fun one. Alright, 10 right, holding short. Clear to the left and clear to the right. We'll go ahead and take off. Modesto traffic, PC-12 taking off from runway 10 right, departing to the south, east, west. Modesto. Oh, I couldn't remember. What, east, west, south? No? Which way are we going? It's east? Oh, we need to turn land lights on too. We'll do that in a second. Park and brake. Come out of reversers. We will turn on our landing lights, wing lights, strobe lights. Move that out the way. And we're looking good. One thing I would like to do, and I shouldn't do this on the runway, but I'm going to do it anyways, is the next frequency we are going to contact is going to be NorCal approach on 12715. But before I do that, I want to contact, no, not contact, I want to listen into the ATIS for Monterey, which is on 119.25. So we'll go on en route. We don't technically have to talk to anyone because we won't be in any airspaces. Go ahead and put that up right now. Actually, we don't need to listen to them no more. And then we'll stand by on NorCal approach 12715. I like to be prepared. I don't like to be surprised. There we go. Let's go. Let me know if all the sounds are sounding good to you guys. I want to make sure that it's not too loud. So once we take off, we'll fly runway heading, and then we will bank to the right and head to the west. Getting my directions backwards. Freaking redlining it right now too. Let's rotate. You're up. Dope. Love it. Alright, flight director is taking us on course. I'll go ahead and turn on the yaw damper. We'll pull the power back. We're twerking way too high. Twerking way too high. We're on soft ride. Go. I'm so used to looking around. Like, I don't know if any of you guys use Track IR, but you wear like a device you wear on your head, and when you look around, you're like, the device captures which direction your head is moving, and so like you'll see me sometimes just like look around and forget I'm not wearing it. So like I was gonna look to the left so I can look at the left window, but I can't do that because I'm not wearing Track IR. Alright, let's go ahead and turn autopilot on so we can focus on other things. We'll switch into IAS mode, and autopilot is on. I do want to turn our speed down. How do I do that? Okay, I can. That's fine. Alright, passing 2,500 now. And we are on course. As you can see here on the GTN. Direct to Cathy, and from Cathy we'll continue to Monterey. Pretty short flight again, like I said. It's going to be like, it says 23 minutes. As of now, we're 72 miles out and counting. Kamani, great question. What type of pilot am I planning on becoming? My first goal is to become a private pilot, just so I can fly in general. But I see myself getting as high as like my commercial flight license, but not to be an airline pilot, but to be able to fly like charter flights like these, like to be able to fly people around for money, basically. It's kind of like the highest I want to go, but I don't really want to be like a Boeing pilot or anything like that. That's not in my goal or my plans. It's not the lifestyle I'm looking for right now. Basically, is what I'm saying. Alright, one thing I forgot to do was do that right there. We switched into vertical speed mode. Let's see what our climbing rate is at the moment. That works for me. As you can see on a GTN, the great thing about it is that it shows you all the airspaces. It shows you the MOAs, the mountains, the terrain. You see Monterey is a Class Charlie. You see all that stuff. That's amazing. We're too far, I guess, to listen into Monterey's ATIS. That's why we're not hearing anything. I may stay VFR without flight following until we can get that ATIS, and then we'll listen into to approach and get some clearance. Climb up to 6,500. Monterey traffic pattern altitude is 1,500 and right traffic. ETE is right here. It says 22 minutes. And we're just about to level off at 6,500. In the Blue Arrow Executive DC-12. Can you guys see that on stream? Blue Arrow Executive? Heck yeah. I love this plane. This plane's a lot of fun to fly. It really is. There's still some issues, even though 11.3 is now the stable version. Like, there's still some issues with the, the heat effects that they give from the engine, because you'll see like the paints kind of like look weird. Can't see it here at the moment. Maybe not in this plane, but when you fly other planes that have more of like a heat effect coming from the engine, you'll notice that there's some issues there. And yeah, so all the scenery we're flying over right now is made with Ortho F4 XP. Obviously, since me and the people on my airline, we fly in this area a lot because this is where all of our FBOs are located. It's definitely important for me to build up some ortho up here, or out and around here. I don't have any custom scenery for Monterey, so we'll be flying into default scenery for Monterey, but the imagery around it, like the ortho around it, is still custom. Wait, if you want, you could tune 1215 on your COM2 down default GNS, and then click on Mon button up on the GTN just so you're on the advisory frequency for VFR. Good idea. Benjamin, what's good to see you, man? 1215 for COM2. Thank you guys so much for your help. It's been a while since I've flown on Pilotedge, so your help is definitely helpful. Working up the courage again to start working on to continue and finish my iRating. So I hit that, and then I hit monitor where? Where do I hit monitor at? On the GTN? Here it is, monitor my COM2.
I'm Victor November, a half mile from the GUP VOR with you, 7,700 for 12,000.
Alright, cool, that works. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Number 739 Victor November, Albuquerque Center, ident.
Ident for 79 Victor.
I still can't hear the Monterey ATIS. Pretty clear right now, but we have a few clouds up ahead of us between here and Monterey. Hopefully it doesn't get too cloudy. I'm going to do my best to stay
Number 739 Victor November, radar contact overhead. The Gallup VO altitude indicates 8,000, Gallup altimeter 3022.
Turn the land lights off.
302 on the altimeter for 9 Victor November.
And seatbelt signed off. Short flight though. Really no reason to turn them off.
9 Victor November, are you using an ODP?
Let me make sure I can hear them okay.
Omnidirectional.
Obstacle departure procedure?
No, sir, I am not.
Okay, are you aware of the MEA on the airway you're flying?
I am aware of the MEA at 1,000.
Okay, it's actually 9,400 at your present position. You're about 1,200 feet below that.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll need to read that a little bit better. I didn't see that. I'm climbing at 300 feet a minute. Can I go ahead and make a 360 or something? And
I
get
love
on up
listening
over top?
in though.
Number 9 Victor November, just
I love
proceed,
listening into
direct
like other
forward.
radio conversations on the
Foxtrot
radio
Oscar,
because
Romeo
I learn a lot
November,
myself
join
from
Victor
it.
291.
I'm in no
Enroute and
way
Aviation.
a professional at this. I never
Direct
try
to
to
forward
act like I know what I'm
and
talking
join
like
Victor
everything.
291.
So I may make
and
mistakes
resume
myself.
navigation
Alright, so we got the
reception
Addons coming in, information whiskey for
213, do you have weather at Jacksonville?
Monterey. Winds 110 at 12.
Affirmative, yeah, I have the weather right now. It looks pretty sporty.
600 fuse.
To say the least, Delta 210, reduce speed to 240 knots or less.
10 left, 10 right. We'll be expecting 10 right, hopefully.
240 or less, and yes, we'll definitely take the ILS Zulu.
Eltro Gladita.
Delta 213, right.
Oh wow, look at this.
Heading
This is a PC-12,
050
my friend.
vectors for Denor, descend and maintain 13,000.
Right turn heading 050 down to 13,000 to 13.
Alright, let's go ahead and hit them up and ask for flight follow. ATC is it? What? What's up, Sala? Sala Vlogs, good to see you. It's louder than me. Alright, thank you. I'll turn it down. Turn it down. I still don't have my headphones listened back yet, so thank you. Audio feedback is much appreciated. Let me know how it sounds. Alright, let's tune in now to
Delta 213, when you're able, proceed directly to Denor VOR across.
Actually, that's
2007, clear to ILS Zulu.
Was 1215 like the generic, you can hear everything on it? Is that what 1215 is? Got some clouds up ahead of us. We could go around these maybe. Let's see. No, there's no going around it. That's a big old cloud. This is not, guys, this is not the Hot Star TBM. This is the PC-12 by Coronado. There's actually a pretty big difference in the two. The biggest difference is the rear end, this part right here. We're landing soon, guys. We're only 10 minutes out, and we're gonna contact approach here. After we make this turn. Okay, cool, nice. Good to know, appreciate it. I'm learning things so much already. No problem, Orb 505. I'm not offended. Ooh, we're getting some turbulence now. Turn those seatbelts back on. NorCal approach November 116 Bravo level 6500, requesting flight following to Monterey with information whiskey.
VFR, Squawk 6622.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? I had your audio turned down.
November 116, I didn't get your aircraft type. Maintain VFR, Squawk 6622.
6622, and we're in a PC-12. November 116 Bravo. Ooh, it is shaky. Alright, so maintain VFR. Squawking 6622. We're pretty much failing to maintain VFR. Because this is... we're too high. We probably should just descend.
Calling ground, say again your plane.
Can you guys hear it alright? Because I could not hear it at all when he called in.
Ground, runway.
I have to turn it back up.
33, taxi via Alpha. The altimeter at Addons 3005.
It's weird, like this frequency is a lot lower than the other one was.
Pilatus 116, Bravo radar contact 23 miles north of the Salinas VOR. Say again your destination and confirm your altitude.
Destination is Monterey, altitude 6,500 for November 116 Bravo.
Number 116 plus, thank you. Contact NorCal approach on 121.3. Not sure where you got center, but you definitely want to be in NorCal from that particular position.
Thank you. Going to 1213. November 16 Bravo. Alright, so you guys gave me the wrong frequency. Shame on you. 121.3. Enter. I didn't have that either, actually. I had something else. NorCal approach, November 116 Bravo, level 6,500.
Number 116 Bravo, NorCal approach, thank you. Monterey, altimeter 2995, advise when you have the weather.
2995, and we have the weather.
Number 16 Bravo, roger, report the airport in sight.
We'll report the airport in sight, 16 Bravo. Alright, so we gotta find an airport. We need to descend, we can't see nothing up here. I'm gonna go out of autopilot. We are VFR. It's shaky as heck. Where did I get 1215? I got it from SkyVector. But we're too fast. Whatever my mistakes, I'm braver than you. It's all good, man. We all make mistakes. Yeah, I thought I had the right approach frequency, but I guess we were wrong. It's 12-something-3. What was it? 12. I just typed it down just now. 905 is the altimeter. Alright, so he wants us to report the field in sight. We can't see anything right now because of these clouds. So we need to lose some altitude, and then we will oh god, it's getting even more cloudy down here. This is not good. This is not good. This is a situation you don't really want to be in real life. I can't go too low. I think let's go with 3,500. No, we can go down to 2,000. I think. Let's look at the chart. Satellite in my country, it is 1:53 p.m. Welcome back, IFMG. Good to see you, man. These winds are tripping out. It's not raining, I don't think. It's just it's a little overcast here in Monterey at the moment. So let's level off at 2,500. We should be able to hold that. And I'm flying it by hand, so that's going to be a challenge to keep it at that altitude with all this bouncing around. Yeah, man, if you're like in a 737, these winds are nothing, but like in a PC-12, something this small, these winds, you feel every chop. Every chop. I'm going to turn that to 2,500 so we can turn autopilot back on. And get ready, because we're going to need to tune into tower, and I want to get that set up. There we go. I really haven't had a huge problem yet. I don't fly Pilotedge enough to have run into the problem yet with the GTN. I understand that the GTN does use older data, but I also have Navigraph as well, and so I'm using both. So I can kind of correct where I see the issue happening. Alright, nice.
W13 Jackson, hold check Jackson Tower 118.07.
You talking to me? I don't think he's talking to me.
Jet 1399 tower, wind is 010 at 5.
No, he's talking to somebody else.
Cleared for takeoff.
Thank you, Sal. I definitely appreciate that, man. But no, I haven't really had a ton of issues with GTN on Pilotedge. Not yet, but planning to fly here a lot more, to fly on Pilotedge a lot more, and I may run into those issues. I know a lot of people have been having that issue. Can you guys hear the controller and me? Okay. So what I'm expecting for tower is, what I'm expecting, alright, is 1184. Let's see if we got it. And we have whiskey, remember that.
At 2351 Phoenix ground, thanks for Tango.
And we don't have the airport in sight yet.
Runway 7 left, taxi via Delta.
We're almost into the class Charlie though, and we have not been cleared. You're doing 10 mods for Euro Truck? What mods are you using for Euro Truck? Oh, there it is. Is that the field? I think that's it right there. Yeah, that's the field. We'll go ahead and call it. NorCal approach, November 116 Bravo, field in sight.
Number 6 Victor Bravo, thank you. Contact Monterey Tower 118.4.
18.4, 16 Bravo. Is that what I had? That's what I had.
Jet 1399, contact departure.
We are 10 miles out. 10 miles, what is this? What direction are we in? This is west, east. Monterey Tower, November 116 Bravo, 10 miles to the east for landing.
Number 116 Bravo, Monterey Tower, to our left downwind, runway 10 right.
Left downwind tower. I'm sorry, left downwind 10 right. 16 Bravo. All right.
16 Bravo, just confirm runway 10 right.
10 right. 16 Bravo. All right, let's turn off autopilot. We'll make a right turn and go into a left base 10 right. Actually, that's not the airport. I lied. That's a different airport that I saw.
That 1399 departure.
That was KOAR.
3005, maintain level 100.
All right, well, we'll hold this altitude. We know where it's at. There it is, right there. I can see the beacon. That's extremely helpful. I'm telling you, those beacons help so much. So when I last week I had a flight from Boston to Houston in real life. I was not flying it. I was a passenger. But we flew over one of my home airports, and I was like, I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever you are, Jesus, we are bouncing. It's just freaking me out. Whenever you are like have the window seat and you fly around like close to the ground, do you ever like look out the window trying to find what the highways are, what the
16 Bravo, wind 10010 gust to 19er, runway 10 right, clear to land.
10 right, clear to land. 16 Bravo.
Delta 213 straight in ramp Alpha. That's frequency. We'll see you next time.
Straight into the ramp
Gust
Alpha,
right now is
if you want to report
19.
on the current conditions on the runway,
Jesus.
the braking was probably one of the worst I had in my entire career. And now it's even worse because there's grease on it as well, so be careful.
Thank you. What about the base?
But anyways, so yes, there was a beacon at the airport, my home airport, not the airport I was flying to, but a different small airport on the way. And the only reason I was able to find it was because of the beacon. And so the beacons are so helpful in real life.
2486 junction tower.
You said enter a left downwind.
29er cleared for takeoff wind.
And we're kind of just doing a base.
Calm. Actually, stand by for the wind.
So there's the airport over there on the left over there.
Runway 22 and clear for takeoff 29er, 2046.
Right, 2486, the wind is calm now.
Get ready to land. Turn land lights on. Wing lights. We'll turn everything on. Pull the power back. What's up? Al Smoking Tea. Good to see you, man. This is a PC-12, guys. Not a King Air, not a Beechcraft.
Phoenix Tower, runway 7 left, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
I'm really not sure who makes PC-12. Oh, Pilatus. Pilatus makes PC-12. We're banking to the right to enter into a left downwind. And then we'll turn left here. There we go. It is bouncy. Turn soft right off because we ain't getting none of that. And we'll turn the yaw damper off. Jesus. It is bouncy as heck right now. Alright, bank angle. Come on. I was just thinking the same thing. Bank angle. Alright, there's the airport. I think we're overshooting it. No, we're good. We're on the left downwind now. Yeah, that's it right there. We are at 1,000 feet. Have some power. We're a little low. Actually, we're a lot low. We're already cleared to land, so we're good. We may have to talk to ground next, which should be on 120875. Oh, that's not right. Is that right? Yeah, 12087. Nice turn. Ooh, we overshot it big time.
Horizon 2486.
Turbulence is
Contact
serious right now,
Denver
guys.
Departure, we'll see ya.
Show departure, see you, Horizon 46.
We are bouncing around. And I overshot it. That's okay. We got.
Contact departure.
We have visual. We are 5 miles out. And we're high. Is anybody else getting dizzy? Alright, I'm gonna drop the gear.
2480 extend for departure, roger. Ensure transponder mode stay on assigned beacon code. That should be 7317.
I'm not going around. Seasick, not dizzy. Yeah, about the same.
2351 Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Right, we're okay on altitude now.
Victor November, stay request.
We should be parking on the left. Flaps are down. Yes.
Jack 9 Victor November, under to maintain 140.
Right, now we're full flaps. Man, this gust is no joke right now, bro. Whew. Oh my god. It's not getting any better as we get closer to the ground. There we go. Alright, we're down. Reverse is out.
Horizon there, 2480 ground right down.
And we'll go to the left.
Horizon 2486 on contact, 5 miles north of Grand Junction, VOR altitude checks 12,400, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Alright, we'll stop here. Parking brake should come on. There it is. That wasn't bad. That was a good landing, actually. Let's see, what was our... I was 128 feet per minute on that landing. Monterey Tower, November 116 Bravo, clear of 10 right. Waiting to hear back.
Flight is 16 Bravo, roger. Where do you park?
No, I don't know who I'm parking. We'll take the parking area over there to the north, I believe.
Yeah, 16 Bravo, roger. And there are literally GA parking all over the north side of the field from east to west, though. Is there a preferred area that you're looking to go off of? Do you have like a taxiway that you'd like to use?
Yeah, if we could get over to Golf, Bravo and Golf, that'd be good.
Yeah, 16 Bravo taxi via Bravo Golf to the ramp this frequency, good day.
Bravo Golf to the ramp this frequency, good day. 16 Bravo. Alright, yeah, I don't know what the heck it's called. Sometimes it's called like signature and stuff, but this one didn't really have a name. It says Flyers or something on there. I look on
2486 Denver Center 133.67.
yeah, even the ground chart, I have no idea. How often do I fly? I fly every day, man.
Portage at 1399 Denver Center 118.5.
Not always on Pilotedge and not always the PC-12, but I'm flying every day. We let's see, will we get to see the replay? Or probably, I really want to watch the replay. The problem with watching the replay is I have to disconnect from Pilotedge and then restart the plane over again and then do next leg. We might watch it. We'll watch it. That was a pretty rough one. We'll watch it. We'll park over there. That's what I want. That's what I was trying to get to. So I'll do. We'll disconnect from Pilotedge for a couple minutes. We'll watch the replay and then we gotta continue the K mod. We have a lot more flying to do. I don't want to spend too much time watching the replay early here on the stream. And we will park right over here next to the C90. I'm not on Twitch every day, no. Oh jeez, what the heck? Not on Twitch every day. Actually, yes, I am. Oh no, okay, like Monday through Friday is kind of the goal. To stream Monday through Friday on Twitch, but it's not always aviation and it's not always X-Plane. So, but no, I'm not doing this exactly every day on Twitch, but at least once a week. All right, so all right, cool. Let's go ahead and unload the passengers before we move the plane again. FSEconomy, finish flight, drifting through the airport. Heck yeah, man! You know how we do here. And then we are going to go to Pilotedge. We're going to disconnect. And watch the replay. I don't think there's anything else that's tracking. Oh yeah, Project Fly is tracking me. All right, that's done. Rewind. Let's see how it looks because it said it was like 100 and something as for the feet per minute, but it was mad sketchy. Take a look at it. Thank you AI Smoking Tea for the subscription or follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support, man. Glad you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, or I assume you did. Yeah, it was a good landing. It wasn't bad for the turbulence that we were having just now. That was not a bad landing at all. Got squirrely when we got on the ground, but that's just PC-12 for you. Alright, what other views do I have? We can watch that in. Let's pause it right here and we'll get our fly-in camera. Do it from the right. Something like that. And here we go. Man, look at that thing bouncing around. Ow, thank you, man. I couldn't tell if it was an I or an L. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Nate. Now here it comes. Look at that thing. We're being tossed around, literally. You know us at Blue Arrow Charters, Blue Arrow Executive. We get our passengers there no matter what. Yeah, I didn't even bounce it. We still have like 3 more landings to go. Josva with the donation, bro. Appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate that, bro. Definitely. Everybody make sure you say thank you to Josva for the super chat donation through YouTube. Greatly appreciate that, bro. All right, I like that. Let's do one more view and then we gotta move. We got things to do. Let's do interior. We'll do this side. Actually, do the other side. We get the nice, I think we have the ocean on the other side. I am live on Twitch and on YouTube right now. Cody Knox. Yeah, let's do this one. Passenger view. Not bad at all. I like it, I like it. Alright, cool. Let us move on. We got more flying to do, more work to do. We're making money on these flights. I mean, we're not making big money, but we're making money on these flights. On FSEconomy. I'm not using Streamlabs OBS, I'm using the regular OBS. When Streamlabs OBS came out, I had too much already, like too many templates I had already created and stuff for OBS, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna stick with it. Anything that Streamlabs OBS gives you, I can pretty much make, so it's not a huge deal for me, but it's definitely really good for most people to use Alright, so we have 5 passengers heading back to Modesto from Monterey. So let's get out of this. Why are we moving? Brakes on, please. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up these next passengers. Economy. Start flight. 5 passengers headed back to Modesto. We'll reconnect to Pilotedge. Boom, there it is. How do you stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time? What you do is you just need to use what I use. I think there's multiple ways to do it, but what I use is called restream.io. If you go to restream.io in your browser, all it does is it links your YouTube and your Twitch together. You could actually stream to a bunch of other different servers at the same time. All right, let's go ahead and go through here, and I'm going to hit menu and invert. That's gonna fly us back to where we were going. Let me fly in VFR back to Modesto. I'll leave my squawk code, I guess, like that. He may give us a new squawk code, especially since we're logging out and getting back in. We'll go into standby mode. We're gonna need to tune into. Okay, we're gonna do this to make it easier. KMRY, waypoint info, frequencies, and we need the ATIS. We're gonna listen to that one more time. Is it tuned in? Yeah, there it is. And then after the ATIS, which we have X-ray now. Alright, bet. And then we're gonna go into clearance at 13545. Oh, there it is. That's exactly what I had written down. I'm playing at 1080. I'm streaming and playing at 1080. I don't have a 4K screen, so I can't stream 4K, and I don't have a 1440 stream, so I can't stream at 1440. If I had a 1440 screen, I could stream at 1440, but I don't have one. Can I stream under the terms of the Twitch affiliate? I assume. I'm a Twitch affiliate and didn't say anything about me not streaming to YouTube anymore. I think it's the partner. I think once you get the stream to Twitch partner, I think that's when it's an issue to stream to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So I know that it is in the terms, but they haven't said anything to me. So this is how I've been doing it. This is how I'm going to keep doing it. All right, so we have X-ray. Winds are still gusting at 12 now, so the winds died down a little bit. Yeah, winds died down a little bit. We'll be expecting to take the same runway out that we took in, but we might take the shorter runway since we are in a general aviation plane, and this plane can do pretty good short runway taking off. I'm from Texas. I'm from Houston, Texas. All right, let's go ahead. We got X-ray. Let's go ahead and switch over to clearance and get our clearance. Our flight following clearance really is all we're gonna get. Thank you, DG Com, for the follow, man. You guys are supporting today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for flying with us. We still got a lot more flying to do. We're gonna head to Modesto next, and then from Modesto, we'll be continuing. Matter of fact, Modesto, I should say, is an airport that I edited and custom edited myself. So that scenery was made by me. And then from there, we'll be heading to Circle L Ranch over in Nevada. That's going to be the flight I'm looking forward to. That's one of my favorite flights that we currently have for our FSE crew.
North of Phoenix, altitude indicates 2000. Say again your type.
Only Twitch partners can't stream. Okay, thank you, Nate. That's what I thought. What's up, DG? Good to see you, man. Cash Patterson, welcome back. All right. Let's get our head out of the instruments. 2995 is an altimeter. We have X-ray. We're on clearance currently.
Number 2, roger, and attention.
Are we slant golf, or what would I say?
Number 2, roger, maintain vehicle navigation.
Not really sure. Thank you, Cash Patterson, for the follow. I thought you were already following. What's been going on? Just kidding. Thank you, man. Appreciate it for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get our clearance real quick. Monterey clearance, November 116 Bravo and PC-12, slant golf, requesting flight following to Modesto with information X-ray at 6,500. No, sorry, 5,500.
November 116 Bravo, Monterey, you'll have that again. I'm sorry, it was broken.
Dang it. I gotta say all that again. Sorry about that. Monterey clearance November 116 Bravo in a PC-12 slant Golf, requesting flight following to Modesto at 5,500 with information X-ray.
November 116 Roger, NorCal departure frequency 121.3, squawk 1746.
Alright, departure on 1213, squawking 1746 for November 116 Bravo.
November 116 Bravo, read correct, and you ready to taxi now?
Just give me about 5 minutes.
Okay. Prisoner 2480, contact Salt Lake.
Alright, thank you Nathan for confirming. Slant Golf was correct. Cool, so we'll have 1213 on departure, and our new squawk code is 1746. And we'll hit
Number 442 Whiskey Foxtrot, Denver Center, Clarence on
I think everything is good. We'll get, and I don't know if he's going to send us a tower or not. We'll just hold 1213 in our notes over here. GL, yes, these controllers are getting paid.
Salt Lake Center, Roger.
Sorry, Twitch affiliate section 2. I'm gonna have to read that in a second. That's a lot. For any live audio visual work you choose to provide to use user content, your live Twitch content, starting from beginning to the initial broadcast of any such live Twitch content and continuing for a period of 24. I don't understand what that means, honestly, or I don't. What am I supposed to get from that? What's up, Zach? Good to see you, bro. I don't really understand what that means. What that means. Maybe you can break that down and dumb it down for me. All right, so we'll just hit him up again and say ready to taxi. I don't know if we need to contact. Actually, we do need to contact ground. Yeah, we do. Ground is 120875. 120875. There's no 5, so transfer. And we will go over here. Look at our. Oh, you guys can't see this. Actually, I could show you this. If I go zoom in, another great thing about GTNs, you can kind of see where you're going. So he's going to give us either probably 10 right again. He could give us 10 left. The plane could take off on that airport, but most likely he's going to give us taxi to Golf Bravo and yeah, Golf Bravo to 10 right. That could work.
Okay, I got 9er Victor November Deck Albuquerque Center 128.45.
Well, thank you, Orb. If that's what I appreciate that. Honestly, I didn't know. I didn't look into it. I know that a lot of people, when they became Twitch affiliates and Twitch partners, that they had to be exclusive to Twitch first for the first 24 hours and then whatever. So I'm gonna have to look more deeper into that, because since I've been an affiliate for probably a month or two now, I have not changed the way I stream. I still stream to both Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. I feel like Twitch like dumbs down my reach. Like, I feel like there's people specifically not seeing my stream because Twitch somehow knows that I'm using Restream and I'm also streaming to Twitch. I feel like that because I feel like my user count on Twitch is not as high as it should be, because I feel like Twitch is holding it back. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But I'm gonna look more into that. Or let's go ahead and get clearance and do the rest of this flight.
November 442 Whiskey Strike, clearance available, advisor ready to copy. Number 2 Whiskey Fox, from Durango Airport to Aspen Airport as filed, maintain flight level 190, departure frequency 118.57, squawk 1305, hold for release, and advise how soon until you're ready.
What's up, Justin? Good to see you, man. I'm waiting to get a second to get into the radio. I don't want to step on anybody.
2 Whiskey Fox, Roger. Correct time 2020 and 1/2. Clearance of void if not off by 2025. If not off by 25, advise not later than 30 minutes after the hour of intentions. Release for departure.
Welcome back, bro. Glad you just. How was school? Zach, what's up, Zach?
2 Whiskey Fox, read back.
Sorry, there's a lot of people reading back stuff, so I gotta wait. Hope we're not burning up too much gas. Yeah, we're good on gas. Monterey ground, November 116 Bravo. School is a waste of time. Oh man, I don't like school either, I know. I'm not saying it's a waste of time, I'm just saying I don't like
2480 Scratch Spain, add and maintain a 17,000 Salt Lake City altimeter 3012.
Yeah, to be honest with you, Al Smoke,
1399
I'm not completely sure about what all slants
89er.
mean. I'm still really hazy on all of that. Like, I don't know the difference between Alpha, Bravo, like, I don't know. I know that I'm supposed to say Golf, so I just say Golf.
November 116 Bravo, you're calling Monterey ground, say your request.
Yes, sir, ready to taxi for November 116 Bravo.
Number 11 Bravo, roger, and wait left at Lima, taxi via Golf, Bravo, Lima, if unable, please advise.
10 left, Golf, Bravo, Lima, 16 Bravo, that will be fine. Alright, so he actually gave us 10 left, which is cool.
That's right, correction, 116, that will be 10, so correction to the taxi instructions, runway 10 right, taxi via Bravo.
10 right, taxi via Bravo, 116 Bravo. Alright, so he just
Roger.
switched it on us, so we're going to be going,
304
we're going to run over this plane. Sorry.
We're ready 304.
And we're going to taxi, oh Jesus, hold
San
on.
Francisco Airport, Harp 6 departure, E-Ray.
We're going to taxi over to,
maintain 900,000.
can we squeeze in between?
120.4, squawk 2101.
Well, we don't want to hit the gas truck, that would be a sin.
Roger, Alaska 30 cleared to the San Francisco Airport via the Harp 6, E-Ray transition.
Alright, we made it.
Filed.
Alright, cool, we're good. Sorry if you're getting dizzy. Alright, so Bravo 210 right.
01 in the box, Alaska 304.
Alaska 304, read back.
Yeah, man, the flight. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure we're going the right way before I start talking to you guys.
Okay, we have problems with
We need to go.
connection or something.
It doesn't really matter. We can go straight. We'll go straight.
Roger, thank you.
What was I saying? Yeah, man, flying to KDAB was fun. I want to fly to KDAB again. Are flaps down? Not right there. There they are. You want something up from the Cessna 152. So you're looking for like a single prop airplane. Looking for something that's like fast, slow. How many passengers? Like, what are you using it for? Do you fly on FSEconomy? So are you looking for like more passengers per per mile, or do you just like doing GA flights and you just want something that's a little bit faster, maybe a little bit a step up from the 152? We're gonna hold short here. We're already on Bravo. There's a hold short line right there. And we'll go ahead and switch to tower, which is gonna be on 1184. And we'll go ahead and get 1213, which is departure. We'll get that ready. And everything else is good. We're ready to go. Monterey Tower, November 116 Bravo, holding short 10 right.
We're 116 Bravo, Monterey to runway 10 right, cleared for takeoff, left turn on course approved, wind 070 at 12, gust 21.
10 right, cleared to take off to the left on course 16 Bravo. 5,500 we'll be looking for. Make sure our course is actually on course. Alright, we're good over there. I got my altitude set to 5,500 is what we will be leveling off at. The clouds are looking a little bit more scattered than they were when we landed, so we might have to deal with that. Or I'm going to answer your question here once we get in the air. Or I'll try to answer it. Alright, I'm going to come out of reversers. Roll. Try not to redline it as much this time. There's 100 knots. Tires are screeching. And we are airborne. Gear up. Still. It is still. turbulent as heck. Wow. I actually agree with Nathan there on the what plane was it? The PA-28. Definitely agree. I think you would love it if you love this, if the 152 and you want to fly for the fun of it. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's continue to the left. That's where we want to go. We'll turn the flight direct. Actually, a nav. And we should be good there.
That's extremely broken. I'm sorry. Who was that?
Thank you, Cash, for the follow once again, bro. Welcome to the Blue
November
Arrow.
442, 6 Roger. Okay. I'm assuming you need a new void time then.
You got that right. This flight will be extremely uncomfortable. Y'all damper on until soft ride.
Clearance to void if not off by 2030, not off by 30, advise not later than 35 minutes after the hour of intentions. Report airborne on course, release for departure.
Flaps, I believe, are up.
November 116 Bravo, tag NorCal departure.
NorCal departure 16 Bravo.
Alright, 740 open, sir.
Alright, switching to 1213. How far are we? We are 5-ish miles, say like
745, open squawk 3571, maintain.
We're still flying by hand too, so this is crazy. NorCal departure, November 116 Bravo, passing 2,800, about 5 miles north of Monterey.
Over 116 Bravo, north departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, resume on navigation.
VFR on navigation, 16 Bravo. Alright, cool, he basically just gave us freedom to go where the heck we want to go. I love it when they say proceed on navigation. That's my favorite thing for them to say in VFR. I'm like, alright, I get to go this way, I get to go this way. Oh man.
745 radar taxi 0 miles southeast of
there's no airspaces between us and where we're going, so we're pretty much free to go wherever we want. If we want to say, hey, let's go look at the beach, we can go fly look at the beach real quick. What we need to do is find some smooth air, because right now it has been turbulent everywhere. Hayden Cunningham, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. This is the PC-12, Mr. M. Island. Vibes, good to see you, man. Sold! Or 505. Let me know how you like it, bro.
Someone's calling exact tower. I'm sorry, say again. You keep blocking other check-ins.
Let me know how you like it. Or what's up, Graeme? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, my friend. Alright, looking for 5,500. We're at 4,000, and we're about to be at 4,500. It's armed altitude.
And remember, 5030 Sierra Roger, I don't recall receiving any information on you. Were you talking to a previous controller that gave you taxi to runway 20?
Woke up a bit late, daily infinite flight, but welcome. I'm glad you're up at all, man. This is our second leg today, and we still may have one more depending on how this goes. No, not depending. I'm going to make it happen. We're going to do that next leg. So we're going to stop in Modesto. Get about 5 passengers on board. Hopefully you guys can hear me over this guy. I have 5 passengers on board, and none of them are comfortable. It's all good, Nathan.
300, okay. I need to know your type,
just got so
and
smooth.
Are you looking to go IFR or VFR?
It smooths off right at like 5,000. Alright, let's level off. I'm gonna go ahead and hit autopilot there. And thank you, Orb, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, man.
November 500 Sierra Roger. Are you just looking to depart right now to pick up with NorCal, or did you want to get a beacon on the ground?
Fly Dreamliner next stream. You know, I have the Dreamliner now. I can do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Volume's good. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Heavy snow Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in New York. Wow. What's up, Browning? Good to see you, man.
Jack 30 Sierra, read that correct, and you ready to go now?
So, alright, so I got a lot of work to do. So we have some new FBOs on FSEconomy, and so I'm working. Actually, we have new FBOs plus we kind of rerouted the way we have our FBO system set up right now. So what I've been doing is I've been creating custom scenery for a lot of our Blue Arrow charter FBOs. And so K-Mod is one of them. Circle El Ranch will be headed to, and that'll be our last stop today. That is one of them as well. But there's a couple of them. One of them is called Adelanto, California. I'm finishing up one for there. It's going to be a new big hub for us, as well as a place called M90. It's another really nice airport I'll be making some scenery for. I haven't even started on that one yet. But I'm also actually, and Nathan, you might be excited about this, I'm actually actively working on it. Matter of fact, before I started the stream, I was working on it. I'm working on a new livery, Blue Arrow livery. It's going to be similar to this one, similar, not the same. But a new Blue Arrow executive livery for the King Air C90, the King Air 200, and the TBM 900 is what I'll be working on.
Heading 320, descend at discretion, maintain 10,000, Jet
1399 rolling out on the 320 heading, advise when you have Springs Airport inside 1 o'clock and 23 miles.
Jesus. We are not VFR anymore. What is going on?
1399, thank you, cleared visual approach, runway 35 left.
Oh, the C9 is going to look great, bro. It already looks good. I haven't tested it yet, but it looks good.
November 442 Fox, try to leave your check-in with Denver Center ident.
Rank 3 on Infinite Flight. Good job, bro. See what the weather's looking like right now.
Number 442 Fox, radar contact 1 few miles north of Durango. VOR altitude indicates 15,800. Not receiving a assigned beacon. That should be 1305.
Not raining. We have scattered at 6,000. Broken at 8,000. Overcast at 33,000.
Horizon Air 2486, contact Salt Lake approach 128.1.
Nice, Browning. So how far are you away from getting your whole new...
Bravo, tag NorCal approach 120.905.
120.905. What's this, brother?
Delta 1194, tag Seattle Center 135.15.
Alright, switch over.
United 745, tag NorCal on 127.4. HiFlyer clearance is obviously
we are 50 miles away.
Delta 213 radar cont 1 direction 20 miles south of Squaw Valley, and maintain VFR. HiFlyer clearance will be on request. It's going to be a little bit.
Appreciate it, Hayden, man. Definitely appreciate that, bro.
We have Deer Valley in sight. Like to change over.
It's getting busy on the frequency now.
Delta 1194 Seattle Center.
United 745, 65, check SFO.
Right, 745 North Road, Roger.
Wow, you only have 2 third-party aircraft?
90.
Are you on X-Plane, Orb, or are you on P3?
Contact North.
Look at this plane.
30.
Oh my god.
Approach Firebird 2, draw in sight.
Yeah, Firebird 2, radar Saint.
Is that back?
We're going to be landing.
Yeah, Firebird 2, radar service native, Squawk maintain VFR, frequency change approved.
Reach Saru, thanks for the help, 2.
That's Salt Lake Horizon 26, level 17,000.
Horizon Air 2480 Salt Lake approach, Roger. Verify you have the current ATIS information, that should be Charlie.
I do have the current weather, Horizon 2046.
Horizon Air 2486, Roger. I'd be looking for that on initial contact with approach, and expect a visual approach on my 16 right. If you have another request, please advise.
See your request, ILS, I believe it's 34, I'll confirm.
It should be south right now, we're landing south.
Okay, we'll take ILS to the south if possible.
Okay, Horizon Air 20D6, first one right, do you prefer then for the ILS 16 left or right?
I'll take 16 left, Horizon.
Grade 17 seems legit. NorCal approach November 116 Bravo level 5,500.
November 116 now NorCal approach, Roger. Maintain VFR, advising you have Modesto Airport in sight.
VFR will report the airport in sight once it's Bravo. Alright, I had to get in there quick because they were talking a lot.
1399 contact.
you gotta get in there quick, man. This is not fun. If you're a passenger in this would not be fun. Look back here, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. You can't eat nothing. You can't use your laptop. I mean.
Jet 1399 tower. Thanks. Runway 35 left. Clear to land. Wind 310 at 17. Got to Q4. Delta 213. Contact North Birch.
Thank you, Graeme, man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I'll see you later.
Delta 1194 to silence discretion. Maintain flight level 240.
Wow, or wow, you've been on FS since version 2. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. Yeah, I've been on X-Plane for years now.
5030 near heading to McClellan.
Number 5030 Sierra North departure, radar contact, stay altitude.
In the back of the plane, puking right now. Oh my god. Daily Infinite, we are headed back to K-Mod Modesto. We just landed in Monterey. So when we were remapping our whole route network, this was a route we just wanted to connect to. We thought it may attract some more people who are not in our airline to fly and rent our planes. So Monterey to Modesto is kind of like a pretty cool flight. It's a nice view too. I don't mind how this, like, it looks really good. Like the scenery between Modesto and Monterey looks amazing. But wait till you see the scenery between Modesto and Circle Ranch. That's gonna really show off. I probably should fly IFR there. But nice. Justin's watching on Twitch and YouTube at the same time because he can do that.
Maintain 16,000 for now, 16,000.
But yeah, so with me, I flew FS. I think I had FSX. Well, I had whatever was before FSX. I had whatever before that, and then. But I never really had a good computer to do sim on. I've always played at like 5 frames. It was horrible. Anyways, and so I couldn't really do much. I got tired of playing at 5 frames, and I finally just stopped flight simming. I never lost a passion for aviation, for flying, for simulation, but I just couldn't do it. So later on, I finally got a new laptop, and obviously now having a new laptop for, I think I had it for college. Oh, nice, it cleared up. Now having it for college, I went ahead and got X-Plane 10. I don't know how long X-Plane 10 was out when I got it, but I got X-Plane 10, and this was years ago. And then from then, when X-Plane 11 released, I had the pre-order version. I downloaded X-Plane 11 before it even came out. I had the pre-order version, so I don't know how long after. It's been a few years now, but and ever since then, I've been playing it. And then just about a year ago, I got a new PC, which allowed me to really play it to its full potential and finally get all the add-ons I always wanted, to upgrade my scenery, my effects, all that kind of stuff. So I'll say it definitely changes your sim whenever you're able to get better graphics, better, and have smooth frames and all that stuff. I mean, I have hundreds of gigabytes of just planes, I think. Not hundreds, maybe like 800.
300.
But yeah, I remember flying the Learjet like on Microsoft. I don't know if it was 95. It was, I don't know what year it was or what version it was. See you later, Daily Infinite Flight. Have fun fishing, man. Marius, you're leaving. Good evening from South Africa. Nice. You know, we'll do some shout outs once we take off from this next leg. How about that? We usually do shout outs to where everybody's from. Alright, we are 30 miles out. We cannot see the airport yet, so we're not going to call the field. We're nowhere near it. Oh wait, is that it? No. There's no way I can see the field already from 30 miles. I think that's it. I think that's it.
Where do you park today?
There's no way that's the airport. Is that the airport? I can't see because it's freaking shaking everywhere. Justin, we are pretty close. We're landing in 5 minutes. So I don't know how he's gonna do this. I've never really flew into an airport that's towered in real life, but not towered on Pilotedge. So I don't know if he's gonna send me to Unicom, VFR, or something like that. To land in K-Mod, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I think that's not it. No, because K-Mod doesn't have crossing runways. No, that's not it. What are you asking, Infinity Flight? I don't understand it. I was gonna pass it to CTAF. Alright, thank you, Nate. Yeah, you've been doing these flights a lot, Nathan, so I'm trying to learn from you, bro. I don't have the guts to fly into a private airport that they don't know about yet. Like our 68 CEO in Corcoran. See, that's the thing. That's what I've been learning a lot about people who fly FSX. The reason they're flying FSX is because their computers currently can't handle X-plane, and that's real. Because FSX is a lot easier to fly on certain machines. X-plane 11, I mean, it's so much more demanding on a computer. So I completely understand. I mean, if you want to fly, you know, if that's all you can do is do FSX, why not do FSeC-P3D? I have nothing against FSX. Yes, sir, Jagger. This is the PC-12, the beautiful PC-12. This is our PC-12, our Blue Arrow PC-12. Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream. This game is not available on Android unless you play X-Plane 10 mobile.
Seattle Airport, City 3 departure.
But you won't get all the add-ons and stuff.
Then as filed. Climb via SID, except maintain a 15,000.
Thank you, Jagger. Appreciate it, man.
Departure frequency
135.1.
Squawk 64.
I'm rocking Nathan's call sign November 87 up. I'm not using it, but you know. I think I see the beacon from Modesto. I'm not gonna call the field yet. It is a nice number. I'm trying to figure out what number to put on the C90 I'm working on right now.
Is that correct?
Getting a little bit bouncy again.
The American 681, you need to refer to yourself as heavy in the terminal environment then. United 740 to send a pilot.
Yeah, for some people X-plane is not an option, and I understand that.
10,000, 740.
The good thing is that like you can still use Pilotedge, you can still use VATSIM, stuff like that. I like that they have a lot of the third parties are making it available for not only X-plane, but making their services available for both, which brings the whole community together. We've been having really bad turbulence this entire flight. Do I think you could play this game on high graphics with a GTX 1060? I think so, because Nathan has a 1060. I don't know if he has a 1060 or a 1060 Ti, but I know he has a 1060. And he's been running with pretty high graphics.
12 o'clock and 10 miles.
Was I a good student in school? That's funny. Oh, it is. I can see it. What am I looking at? NorCal approach, 16 Bravo, field in sight.
Number 16 Bravo, roger, radar terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawking and maintain VFR, thank you, frequency change approved, 16 Bravo. Alright, we're on our own.
United 745, back NorCal approach, 135.6.
For K-Mod.
45.
1253. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just, yeah, 1253 transfer.
Okay.
That's the airport right there. Yes, it is. We will we'll land 10 right, and we'll do right traffic. And since we are so high, we're going to turn autopilot off and the yaw damper off, and we'll fly by hand on the way down. Pull the power back. Man, it's shaky, shaky, shaky. Can you imagine it's like my actual camera was like shaking around too? We'd all be dizzy. It does. X-plane by itself, like, it can run pretty quick on a lot of people's machines. The issue is you're gonna want to add add-ons, and and that's when things start to slow down. When you start adding more scenery, you start adding more planes, you start adding more plugins, things like that. That's when it really starts to eat up your system. And that's the thing. The great thing about X-plane 11 is that it's really good out of the box. The thing is, people will always want more. You know, there's only a certain amount of planes that come with X-plane 11. And I mean, you get the entire globe, but you get the default scenery, which looks good. But it could be better, and that's what the add-ons come. That's where the third parties come in. They just make it look so much better. So, I mean, what you're looking at right now is not default X-plane. I've added all these ortho photo imagery of the ground that you see down below us. But as far as the 3D imagery, like the buildings, the roads, that's all X-plane default. Alright, let's make a left turn here. We'll call in on the CTAF and let them know. Jesus, we're a lot closer than I thought. Bank angle once again. I bought Euro Truck Sim, I think during Christmas time. They had it on sale for like $5. I was like, I gotta buy it. I gotta buy it. So I bought it, but I haven't installed it. I've just been playing it. Oh, sorry, not been playing it. I just have it in my Steam library right now. But I usually play American Truck Sim, but I've been wanting to play Euro Truck Sim. I didn't realize that Euro Truck Sim has so much so many like mods as far as like cities you can go to. So I think that's one of the main reasons that I wanted it. And I think the airport is directly behind us, so we kind of swung real wide there. But even with me, I have a GTX 1080 Ti, and there's still times in certain situations where my frames drop way down, like ridiculously. Alright, let's turn land lights back on if I didn't turn them off. I never turned them on. Strobes never turned on. Completely forgot about all that stuff. Hopefully we remember to put passengers in here. That would be embarrassing. Okay, we did. Cool. Great. I have the rest of our passengers in the holding area. I need to take them out. Going to circle right. Just go ahead and make that right turn. We'll turn around for our final on 10 right is what we're expecting, but you know, either or. Why don't I stream Euro Truck Sim? I haven't tried. I've thought about it. I don't think my audience would really appreciate it yet. I think I had to build a new audience that would appreciate it. I think like 5 of you guys probably actually like American Truck Sim. I'm not saying that I go by the numbers. I'm just saying, like, if I really enjoy a game, I'll stream it no matter what the numbers are. But if I only kind of enjoy a game, you know, I'm not gonna waste too much time on it, you know what I'm saying? But I do like to bring variety to the channel, and that's why you guys have seen me just in the last week play so many different games. I've been playing Resident Evil, I've been playing Insurgency. I'm hoping, we'll see, I need to go to the gym tonight, but I may play some DCS World later tonight. We'll see. I was thinking about doing it yesterday, but I didn't. So I've just been, you know, playing different things that interest me. And I'm just hoping you guys will be interested in watching me play them. So, but I want to be, you know, I want variety. Like, my goal is not to have a channel that's only solely about aviation, even though aviation is what I'm most passionate about over anything else that I ever stream. I just don't want it to be categorized. I don't want it to be put in a box where that's all I can ever do. Alright, flaps down, gear down, get some work way high. Modesto traffic, short final. Modesto traffic. 10 right. I feel like my calls are so awkward. Yeah, Nathan, you know him from my server. He's from the Blue Game server on Discord. It's a crosswind too, ain't there? And it's, I don't remember it being this turbulent when we left. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. How we can do this. I think I forgot to log my flight with Project Fly. That's okay. We won't worry about it. Butter or flop? Like now, it's looking like a flop. All right, here's a float. Bouncy. Jeez. I think that's a bounce. Yeah, that's a bounce. Alright. It was definitely not butter. Butter is not what you call that one. It wasn't hard, it just wasn't soft. Alright, we're not going to pull all the way up to the ramp because we got things to do. We got one more stop to make. This is our longest leg. That was only 75 miles. Our next flight is about twice that. About 137 miles is our next flight to Circle L Ranch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna pull over just to the whole short line. We'll take off 10 right again. This time we'll be heading to the east. Bat-free butter, that's what that was. Yes, sir. I like that. Or I'm using a joystick called the Thrustmaster T16000 or 15,000, one of those numbers. 4 out of 10. Yeah. We'll see. We'll watch the replay before we leave. We'll take a look at it, see how it looks from the exterior. Sometimes it's a little misleading how it looks from the inside, because I'm like wrestling the plane so much. It's kind of hard to tell how the landing really looked on the exterior. Alright, and park and brake. Oh, it's so weird. I have the head shake plug in too, so it makes everything look so exaggerated. Alright, let's go ahead and unload these passengers before we forget. Finish flight. And we'll disconnect from Pilotedge. Fortnite News, good to see you, man. What's going on? What's up, bruh? Wait, the terrain is 17.5? I thought it was I was gonna file for 15. I was gonna file for 15,000 on our next flight. We'll see. What am I missing? What am I missing? I think that's it. I think that's it. I just watched a replay. That's too far back. I think I have, yeah, we'll do this one this time. Man, that turbulence is not giving us any breaks today. I'm gonna go ahead, while watching the replay, I'm gonna get our passengers ready. I don't know what to say about that one, man. I don't know what to say about that one. I gotta see that from a different view. Let's go back to the instant replay. Hold up. I gotta see that one again. Just watch it. The exterior view don't lie. This one right here don't lie. This view right here does not lie. Look how stretched out that windsock is. Alright, here we go. It would have been decent if we didn't bounce. I was just trying to correct for the wind and the gust that we were getting. Yeah, so it was, I don't know what happened. Like, for some reason, we just kept going up. Like, it came down and went right back up. I think maybe I pitched the nose right that second or something like that and brought it back up. But yeah, it would have been a nice landing, but at last, I think at last jerking motion I brought back, I think that hurt us right there. Yep. So it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Anyways, on to the next flight. We got one more leg to do. This is our longest one, so we got plenty of talking to do. So I'm gonna be not looking at the chat here for the next 5 minutes as I set this up. So this next flight is gonna have us. See, we have 31% fuel. Is that enough? I think it should be. Yeah, I think it is. We'll go with that. We won't refuel. I think we have enough. And technically, we don't get any money for fueling at this airport, but the next airport we do get money. So we'll refuel there. Flight plan. All right, let's go ahead and delete all this. And we'll be starting off at Kilo Mike Oscar Delta Modesto City, and we'll be flying pretty much direct there. I don't really have any waypoints. No, I don't. What is the number for that place? Alright, so the airport we're flying to now is like it's like a farm. We own this in FSEconomy, and it's has 2 runways. It is paved. I also did the scenery for it. There it is, Circle L Ranch. It's 137 miles. Let me show you where it is on the map. So we are here in Modesto, which is just to the east of like Monterey, and San Francisco is right up here. We'll be heading over these mountains. These mountains, I think the tops are anywhere between 15,000 and 17,000. So I'm gonna have to figure out at what altitude we can fly at. I think we can get up. I think we might be safe at 15,500. We're gonna still stay VFR. 17,500 is the highest you can fly when you fly VFR. So I'm gonna try to stay at that or below. I'll go ahead and file for 15,500. That's what I'll plan for. This is where we're going right here. So this is like technically right inside of Nevada. If you look at the bigger map picture there. So all right, that's set up. We'll just fly direct there. That's fine. There's no need to really fly into any VORs, anything like that. Right now we're on KMod Tower. Our approach controller is 12095. We don't have ATC on the ground here, so we can just take off. There's also no... Technically, we could fly straight there VFR. We don't have to talk to anybody, and we probably will just do that. We'll monitor frequency, but we won't actually talk to the controller unless we need to, because there's no military airspaces. There's nothing. We don't need to talk to anybody. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. All right, flight plans filed. I think that's all we need to do, right? Oh, we need to change our altitude. We'll start out with 12,000. No. 13,500. Yeah, we'll make this last leg a lot less stressful, and we just won't have to talk to ATC. I'm going to actually set up Project Flyer for you guys, so you guys can see that on the screen. I do have that flight set up and ready. Monterey to, no, not Monterey, Modesto to Circle L Ranch. There she blows. The ICAO for the airport is November 27. November Victor 27. It should show up here in a bit. And then we'll connect to Pilotedge now. If any of you guys are watching, if you are, like if you fly Pilotedge and stuff like that, join our Discord and hit us up. Me and a lot of the guys on my Blue Arrow Discord. We like to fly on Pilotedge from time to time, so it's always fun to do some group flights, do some flight of 2, flight of 3, do some IFR, some VFR, whatever it is, sightseeing, whatever, just for fun. These flights are not for fun. Specs, High Champion specs are in. Oh, you talking to him? My specs are in the description for YouTube, and I think Nightbot can tell you what my specs are on Twitch. Let's just do one last check, make sure we're good. Let's see, the altimeter is currently 29902. We're gonna climb to 13,500 first, but we plan on getting up to 15,500, and if we need to, we'll continue to 17,500 because the terrain is gonna get really high on this route. But this is my favorite so far. This is my favorite route that we fly at Blue Arrow Charters. Pilotedge, file flight plan, KMod to NV27. Be direct. Be going at 15,500. True airspeed somewhere around 250. Our alternate, I think it's gonna be Bishop. Yes, Bishop, K. In case anything happens, this is where we'll be flying to. KBIH. En route's gonna be probably 45 minutes to an hour. 45 hours. Yeah, right. And fuel, we hope we have an hour of fuel. File VFR, done. Alright. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Let's see. Software turned off. Flight director turned off. Turn flight director back on. Turn CDI, make sure that is tracking like it should. Nav mode's gonna come on. And we're good there. How do I close this? Alright, now I'm gonna put the what's it called? I'm gonna put the flaps down, and then we will go on to 10 right and take off to the north, east, west. Alright, park brake is released. Make a right turn here. Last leg out of Modesto. Again, guys, if you are interested in any of the scenery that I'm flying into today, that link is in the description of the YouTube video. And you can have a mod post that to Twitch if you want it. The scenery we're flying out of right now is one that I created myself, as well as where we're landing at. Alright, let's go come out of reversers and slowly. The brakes are weird, it's not me. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Alright, pulling the throttle up. Wait, that wind already hit me. 90 knots, 100 rotate. Airborne, gear up. Oop, wrong button. Hopefully the weather is nice out there because there's a lot of mountains and we're gonna need to be able to see. Alright, flaps up, we'll go ahead and bank to the left and we'll continue on course. See you later, Modesto. I love that airport, man. I think that's my favorite airport I've made so far. It took me the longest. Definitely took me the longest to make it, but that's my favorite one so far. The next one's gonna be my favorite next because I'm making it. Alright guys, we're on for a bumpy ride, so make sure you strap in because this ain't gonna be no picnic. Although we will be serving fruits and vegetables because I'm still fasting and I can't eat any meat or candy. Alright, we're gonna climb up to 13,500. That is armed. Engage. We'll climb at 1,800 feet per minute. Now that flight director will guide us to keep us at a 1,800 feet. Climb rate, we'll turn on the yaw damper. I'm gonna fly by hand for a bit just for fun. Turn on soft ride, not sure what that does, but turn it on because we need it right now. I'm actually gonna climb a bit quicker. Keep my speed somewhere around 190, 180, 175. It's so crazy that we actually have somebody in here who's from Modesto. What a surprise. That's cool. Weather looks good in the area, but like you can see off in the distance, it looks a little bit overcast, so we'll see how the weather looks on the way. I haven't really checked it. There's no storms in between us and there. I lied, actually there is. Yeah, there's some weather kind of forming up around us where we are right now. But it should clear up once we get, looks like, I don't know, about 50 miles out maybe. What's going on, Kava Pro? Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you for the subscription, bro. Greatly appreciated. So next stop and last stop is Circle El Ranch. Again, a little history on this airport we're flying into is it's like a private airport. It's mainly used by like the farming industry. I don't think a lot of tourists fly to this city, even though it is in a beautiful area. It's more like a farming area, farming city. So the airport there is mainly, I think, for just like people flying in and out of supplies and cargo and stuff like that. It's not extremely tiny. It's one of our bigger airports, or FBOs, but it's still not considered a big airport at all. It's a lot smaller than K-Mod for sure. I wish I could show you all the airports I've been working on, but not today. We'll just do these two, and then maybe next flight we'll do another. What I've been kind of wanting to do, and actually not wanting, what I'm gonna do, and this is kind of the first of a series. As you can see in the title, Blue Arrow Executive. So this plane is what I consider to be Blue Arrow Executive. If you're looking for us our FSE group, you'll be searching Blue Arrow charters. But the reason I call this Blue Arrow Executive is because there's certain planes that we have that are more executive. They're more VIP. Like it's more like flying in fashion, you know. I feel like the PC-12 is definitely one of those planes where it's like it's a bit more comfortable. It's a little nicer on the inside. You got some nice seating, some nice material, nice, you know, everything is just nice on the inside. It's not like a Baron 58, you know. It's not like a Cessna 208, you know, like where you're just kind of like basically in a rough plane getting to where you need to go because you can't land an airliner there. But so like we have a Cessna Citation I want to fly for Blue Arrow Executive, Challenger 300 I want to fly for Blue Arrow Executive, C90 and the 200. All those I feel like are just really classy planes to fly in, and so we'll be doing that soon. And don't worry, I will be continuing my flights with SimBuddy as well. We've built up a pretty good network of airports and hubs and routes and stuff like that. And I've gotten a lot of pilots that just joined recently, so thanks to all the pilots who've joined our SimBuddy flights airline with Blue Arrow Global. So if you're interested in like airliners and like Boeing 737s, we're still flying by hand, by the way. Boeing 737s, A320s, 747s, 777, stuff like that. SimBuddy is more for you than FSEconomy, and you definitely may want to join my my Blue Arrow Global airline on SimBuddy, because we have 3 hubs. We have 1 hub in San Francisco, 1 hub in Boston, and 1 hub in in Amsterdam. So I've been actually flying a lot. I'm gonna start autopilot on now. I've been actually flying a lot on SimBuddy, because I've been kind of wanting to fly some airliners. So I haven't been flying it all that much. You know, I fly a lot of GA, but I want to fly some airliners, and so I've been doing that a little bit on SimBuddy, flying the 777, flying the A320 by Fly Factor. I love those planes. Alright, we're at 13,000 and climbing. We should level off here at 13,500. We're gonna just kind of make sure our speed is good and all that kind of stuff, and then we'll keep climbing to 15,000, because even though it seems like we're pretty darn high, the mountains get higher. I think that mountains are SkyVector shows that the mountains are peaking at 13,500. So if we do 15,500, we'll be just 2,000 feet above. So that's what I plan on going up to. But we could go all the way up to 17,500 and still maintain VFR. But I see you guys are having some techie talk going on there. Looking good, man. It's really hard. Like a lot of times when I fly, I don't know if you guys do this, especially if you like download extra scenery and stuff like that. But I know for me, I tend to just look like I'm on this view a lot, like because usually what I do when I'm flying is a lot of times I'm doing multiple things at once, and I'm pretty sure everybody does this. But like I'll be flying, and then I'll be working on something for work. I'll just let the plane fly itself for an hour or two, and I'll be working on stuff myself. I'll be playing other games if I'm not working. I'll be working on stuff for the channel. You know what I mean? So like flying really frees up your time to do things in flight. And it's funny because it's just like in real life. Because when I'm flying in real life, as a passenger, anyways, on airlines, like for a 2-3 hour flight, what am I doing? You know, I'm working on something. I'm rarely the person on the plane to be sleeping, unless it's an overnight flight. I rarely sleep on flights. It's not that I can't, because I'm tired. If I'm tired, I'll sleep. I'll knock out like real quick. But usually I stay awake, mainly because I want to be looking out the window, mainly because I like the window seat, and I don't like to miss what's going on outside. Like I feel like if I sleep, I'm gonna miss something. Speaking of, like, for example, my last flight to Boston from Houston, I was looking out the window and I saw another plane. Like it was like another plane maybe like 2,000 feet below us, like just passed right below us, and if I was asleep I would have missed that. It was pretty cool. I like put it on Snapchat, or not Snapchat, on Instagram and all that, so it was cool. Can I do a -8 Q100? I have the Q400 mic. We don't have it for the airline, but I have the add-on for X-Plane 11. Alright, this flight's a little bit longer. Let's get some music going in here. I'm gonna use Pretzel. You ever heard of that? Uh-oh, it just got a little bit dark beneath us. Let's go ahead and continue our climb before it gets too late. I'm gonna go to 15,000. .500, which is our VFR altitude. ArmNet, engage, and we'll climb about 1,000 feet per minute. That works for me. Alright, let's see, our landing lights are off. We'll leave the seatbelt signs on for now. I will go ahead and add some de-icing. I think this is automatic. Just in case. I don't know what the temperature is right now outside. What is it? Let's see. -10 outside temperature. Oh, this is not looking very VFR. This is not looking very VFR. Oh, the controllers don't have to know. What's up, Shamrock? Good to see you, man. Why are we turning? Oh, the reason pilot is quiet is because we're on CTAF right now. Let's switch over. What was that frequency you guys said? 1215 or something like that? For emergencies? Yeah, we're flying VFR, so I actually was tuned out of the NorCal approach controller. We don't need to talk to them right now. But we can monitor it. Nice to have some background noise.
I'm in 3,000. Cleared for the ILS approach. 10 left, Delta 1194.
You sound so tired. You sound really tired, man. Just get some sleep.
American 180.
I see you later, IFMG. Shamrock 118, what up, bruh? Alright, well, so we're en route. We are about to level off at 15,500 as our cruise for today. We are flying VFR, but it doesn't look very VFR-y. VFR-y, that's funny. There's those mountains I was mentioning. There's the foothills of it. Hopefully it's not too cloudy because I do want to see the mountains. This is one of my preferred flights that we have that just looks amazing. You can kind of get like a tease of it through the clouds right now. Can't see it that well, but you can see a little tease of it. But now that we're leveling off, guys, we're it says we are, wow, 19 minutes out, so it shouldn't take us too long at all to get there. Let's go ahead and do shout outs real quick. We haven't done it all stream just yet, so go ahead if you are currently watching. This is only for my current watchers. If you're watching this back, thank you so much for watching. But if you are watching it right now, go ahead and leave an emoji. Let me know where you are watching from, and I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs while I get some music to play in the background. Definitely greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. I think it's some music that we like.
Change advisory, we'll come back to you on the miss, 300.
I'm gonna turn the PC-12 down a bit too. I feel like it's a bit loud. We'll keep an eye out on our terrain radar because it is again getting pretty cloudy over in the mountains, and I don't want to crash into a mountain. You think I'm joking, but these mountains are legit high as heck. There we go. You guys hear that all right? All right, what we got Bow Legs 901 from Memphis. Thank you for watching, my friend. We also got Infinite Flight Streams. What's up, man? Good to see you. Who else do we got watching right now? Bill from LA, aka Lower Alabama. I've actually never heard of that. Lisbon, Portugal. Walking Fruit. Thank you, my friend. As always, man, you're always here, bro. You know I appreciate you. Thanks. Special thanks to all the mods for holding it down. A lot of you guys have been here for over a year now, which is crazy that you guys have been stuck around with me for so long. But again, guys, if you're just joining in, you know, stop by and leave an emoji for me. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll give you guys a shout out while we are en route. We're only about 15 minutes away. We're cruising pretty quick. I mean, we're a freaking PC-12 at 15,500, cruising at 296 knots. We're moving right now. I like it. We might have a tailwind.
Contact tower 118.2 for 5X Sierra.
Thank you, Mike. I'm using Pretzel. I don't use it very often, but I'm trying it out. Oh, light. Nice. Look, it's clearing up. We got through that cloud. I'm looking forward to, wow, look how beautiful this is. Gorgeous. I think I have a rotate camera, don't I? Oh yeah, we do. We'll use that. It is perfect background music. That's nice elevated music, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Nick Sutherland? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Is that my only one I have? I have a close one too. Oh, that's freaking gorgeous. Look at the mountain right there. Oh, I love that. Patrick, we are headed to a little airport called Circle L Ranch in at the border of Nevada, the California Nevada border. Fort Rucker, Nolan, what's up, man? Nice. It is gorgeous. Twice as one. We're in the PC-12 right now, the Pilatus PC-12. This is actually one of the most. It's one of the most popular GA planes, not the, like I said, the most popular, one of the most popular GA planes for charter airlines. Wow, that's gorgeous. Yeah, we'll probably do a TBM flight. We got I got one TBM video on the channel right now. We may do a TBM flight soon. I'm actually working on a livery. Once I finish the new livery for Blue Arrow, I'll probably do another TBM stream. I'm also working on a livery for C90. I mentioned that earlier in the stream, but I don't know what song this is, but I don't like it. Next. Oh, Twice as One. You were in my last stream. So was that yesterday when we were on Insurgency? I think that's what we were doing. One thing I'm excited about is there's a new PC-24, I believe is what it's called. That's kind of like finally popping off in real life. That's a really nice plane. It's basically a jet version of this, and I love this already. I love this plane, so I can't wait to get my hands on a jet version of it. There's currently not any good ones on X-Plane as an add-on, so I'm not buying any of them yet, but I'm hoping somebody's going to take that on as a project. Everyone is so calm, man. They're so chill. Everybody's so supportive, and you know, a lot of people support each other's channels. They support each other as real pilots, you know, all that kind of stuff. This is how it is. Like, it's not just the flight sim community, but the aviation community as a whole, in general. Like, it's just like this really cool vibe on it where everybody's kind of out to help each other. Most of them, obviously, there's those bad people out there that kind of are not so great, but for the most part, most people are out to help each other, out to support each other, and it's really cool that they do that. But I really like it. But yeah, I like that they do that. It's like the clouds are getting a little bit low now. What's up, Captain Sign? I think that's how you say your name. Does he? I can't really hear him. I haven't heard him in a while. Look at these mountains though. That looks freaking dope. Bowleg, yeah, we need a new link to Discord. If any of my mods are on right now, if you guys could send a fresh link on these guys to join Discord. because it's only a 24-hour one, so you can't use the one from yesterday or from the last stream. It's basically invite only, so you got to get the one from the current stream, or you have to ask me or a moderator for it whenever, like, you know, PM or Instagram or something like that. This looks freaking dope. Wow.
1 mile east of Modesto. Maintain VFR and say next request when you have it.
I know this scenery right now. I told you guys, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite flight, bro. Like, no joke. Like, finally, look how high they are. So we're at 15,500 and we're just barely over that summit right there. Really, your favorite stream was the 747 Olympic? That was a while ago. We haven't done the 747 in a while. I think we're all kind of waiting for the 747 to get some more love on Infinite Flight. We're waiting for them to, because a lot of people say that the fuel is kind of broken. Like, it doesn't, the fuel efficiency is not as good as it should be. So I think that's the reason why. I think it's like a fuel leak in it or something like that. Don't small planes take up loads of RAM? I can't confirm that. I honestly don't know. You'll be surprised though that a lot of these small planes can hurt your frames even more than like flying the big planes on here. Oh yeah, that Saturday workout. I'm gonna probably do that more often. You know, I can't say that I can do every Saturday, but we'll probably do that on Saturdays or something like that. Or we'll find a time that we can do regular workouts, because it was a lot of fun. My arms are better now because I've worked out since then, but for like 3 days at least, maybe 2 to 3 days, my arms were dead, because if you weren't there, we did a Insurgency stream, which is a first-person shooter, and every time I died, me and a lot of the viewers who were watching had to do push-ups. So at the end of the stream, we did like at least 200 push-ups, and it was crazy. What is my favorite type of music? Coolman from Toronto. What's up, man? Thank you, bro. Yeah, the ortho does look great. Look at that. Favorite type of music. I find myself listening to a lot of like chill type of sounds. Not like this chill, but like electronic type of chill. Okay, maybe not that either. It's kind of hard to explain. But I like a lot of different types of music. The only music that I don't like is country. That's an easier question to ask, to be honest, because I will listen to pretty much anything if it's good. But country is something I just don't really enjoy. Like, I won't tell you to turn it off unless I know you, but it's not my favorite. I also listen to a lot of like Afro house music. I used to listen to a lot of dubstep, not too much anymore, but I still enjoy dubstep. Some people, they try to make a genre called chill step, which, you know, I like it, but I don't think it needs to be its own genre.
American ACpt runway 10 right, taxi.
What's up, Captain Signa?
Bravo Zulu.
Yeah, Blue's here. You can't see him that way. He's like right behind me. He's asleep. This music is a little too chill, honestly. Alright, let's take a look at our flight. So we are... Wow, we're getting there pretty quick. I didn't expect it to take this long. I thought it'd be a little bit longer. But we're 8 minutes out. And you can see we're still at 15,500, but we are... The elevation of all the mountains and stuff is still pretty high. It's gonna lower. So what happens on this route is that in this section it actually lowers. And then let's see. We're gonna have to. I think our airport is on the other side of this mountain, or it might be another mountain. I think it's on the other side of this mountain. I'm pretty sure it is. Walking through, yes, I am tuned into a frequency right now. I'm tuned into NorCal approach. Don't know if that's still the correct frequency, but that's what we're tuned into right now. We don't need to talk to them because we're VFR and we're not inside of any airspaces. In the airport we're landing at is not controlled, so we don't need to talk to them. I can't remember what that other frequency they said. I think it was like 1215 or something like that. Let's try that. I don't remember. I don't think that's it. You guys gave me a frequency to listen to earlier. That was like the generic Pilotedge emergency frequency in case you can't contact them any other way. And I can't remember it. So we're looking for Bishop. Once we've passed Bishop, there's Bishop over here. Yeah, so you can see there's some more scenery, not scenery, there's some more terrain that goes up. And then we're on the other side. So we can do two things. We can go to the north and go around this way, or we can go to the south, take the long way around this way. The reason we want to go around is because this mountain is too high to just dive and land. And so what we want to do is we want to go around it instead, and go around and descend at the same time. I think I prefer to go the left way. I've tried both. The left way is definitely the shorter way, obviously you can tell from the bird's eye view. That's what we'll probably do. Is just take the north way, so we can try to visualize that out the window here. If we can find where that gap is in the mountain. And my scenery is being weird. I think it's the clouds. I think that over there is it. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start banking to the left. Yonder, we are headed to a small airport called Circle L Ranch. Let's go ahead and switch to heading mode. We're gonna head to the north here. Turn off nav mode. Oh yeah, it's a fun approach. It's a fun flight. I think that's what I told you guys earlier. This is one of my favorite flights to do. The sceneries are beautiful in between. It's not a challenging approach really, but it's a challenging like setup. Like you need to set yourself up for success and not failure. Because if you don't fly here, if you're not used to this area, if you don't fly here often, you would just fly straight over and then realize that, oh crap, I need to descend, because like right after you get past the mountain you need to descend. That's what makes it fun, is that like you need to, there's like a specific way you need to go. You can either go around the mountain to the north or around the mountain to the south over by Bishop VOR. So we're going to take northern direction and go around the mountain over here, and that'll be fine. And then we'll probably do is, I'm not sure what runway we're going to land on yet. There's no weather information here. It's such a small airport. Yonder, this airport, I'm actually going to show you here. It's actually, this line, this white line you see, we're on the California side, and that is Nevada. This is Nevada. This is California. So if I zoom out, you'll see we took off out of Modesto, which is like about 100 miles from San Francisco, and we flew to the east, and this is where we're landing. So this is where it is located at in the United States. A small airport. This is a little FBO that we own on FSEconomy. So Unicon 1228. Is that correct? Because that's only on VATSIM. We're on Pilotedge. We're not on VATSIM right now. The Unicom for VATSIM is 122.8. That is not the same for everywhere. So that's that mountain that I was mentioning. So we can see that. So we can make a right turn a little bit.
November 8 Golf, just contact them the approach 120.35.
England Spotter, thank you for the super chat donation, bro. What's up? Hi Blue, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Glad you were able to make it.
American 1880 to tower runway 10 right.
That's that mountain we saw on the map. That thing is massive, bro. It's beautiful, but it's massive. My favorite plane, as far as airliners, my favorite plane is the 787 in real life. When it comes to GA planes, I think my favorite aircraft is the King Air, any variant, honestly. King Air C90, King Air 200, King Air 350, any of them. I like them all. But King Air is definitely my favorite. I try my best not to stream it because I fly it all the time. But yeah, this is the fun, man, of VFR flying. It's just like finding your way around. You know, they kind of do whatever you want. Contact, you know, I could contact ATC and ask for flight following or whatever. Do what you want to do. Alright, let's make a right turn. How are we doing on time?
Yeah.
Alright, this will be our last stop.
12000 and search 175. Takeoff structure.
United 2051, contact local approach 121.3.
Oh, the weather just changed. It's true, Captain Sign. When I fly on an X-plane, I really don't like fly a lot of the normal, like typical stuff because everybody's doing that. I really enjoy flying to exotic airports. I love flying into really nice scenery. I love flying planes that you don't see everybody flying every day. The PC-12 is pretty popular, honestly, in the X-plane general aviation world. But as far as the majority of people who are into aviation, most of them are into airliners, stuff like that. Alright, so let's take a look real quick. So you can see we're going just around that mountain. What we are going to do is I'm actually going to probably disconnect autopilot. Yeah, we're going to disconnect autopilot.
Both vectors for the RNAV approach to Sacramento made their runway 22 left.
Airport elevation is 4,000. Keep that in our crap. Look what happened. Now we got clouds. That's gonna make things a little more interesting. So I'm gonna stay on autopilot. We're just gonna descend down to 5,000. Let's do 6,500.
3,800 by the CE3.
We're gonna set that up. We're gonna make a pretty quick descent because we are very close to the airport. Pull our way back. I think our passengers are pretty used to like getting thrown around, so we'll do that. We'll descend down to 6,500. We'll continue the way we're going. We need to get through this cloud layer because we can't see anything right now. All we know is the mountain is off our right wing. That is all we know. To the left is pretty good, but there are mountains in the distance to our left, but pretty far off. There's a big, there's a bunch of mountains over here. There's a small, it should be a small mountain over here. So we're gonna be trying to squeeze into this area. It most likely land to the north, but depends on the wind. So we'll probably fly over the airport. We'll overfly the airport first, take a look at the windsock, find out which way the wind is going, and we'll land into the wind. That is the plan. Alright, let's descend a bit quicker. And one thing I forgot to do, and I'm surprised I didn't black out, is we never turned the oxygen on. I don't know how we didn't black out because I did not turn the oxygen on. What a big mistake. Really, Walking-Ford, you've been flying a lot of military aircraft recently. Me too, kind of. Like, I've been doing a lot of DCS world flying. My favorite Army plane is... It's really tough. It's between the F-18 and the F-16. I really like the F-35, but just not enough. I don't know enough about that plane yet. Let's turn to the right. The airport is at our 2 o'clock. Alright, Captain, man, thanks for stopping by, bro. Too bad you couldn't stop. Stay here for the landing. It's gonna be a fun one. There's something special, man, about flying into an airport that you made the scenery for. It's really special. So I probably will enjoy this more than anybody. Alright, there's 10,000 feet coming. We're descending down to 6,500. Airport elevation is just under 5,000 feet. So now you can kind of see out the front window. You can kind of see a visual of what I was talking about before. You see the mountains over here on the right side. I'm pointing like you can see me pointing. You got a little bit of mountains on the left side, and then we got a nice like flat area. You can kind of see the crop circles because it's like a big farming area. I believe there's like some springs up to the north from here too. Like a lot. I think there is actually like a tourist area like to the north of this area where like there's some really cool like spring areas like where water shoots out of the ground and stuff like that. But I've never been there, and you won't see that on X-Plane obviously. Yonda, I do still play Infinite Flight. I'm hoping to be able to do that Friday. As long as everything goes as planned. We shall see how things go. Alright, so we're going to overfly the airport. I'm still at idle power. We're descending down past 8,000. Let's go up top and turn our landing lights back on. And wing lights and all that good stuff. I'm not going to turn a wing light on. We don't need that in the daytime really. It just annoys me on the pictures. Again, guys, I'm going to mention this is our last and final stop for the stream. Definitely appreciate you guys for coming out and flying with me today. Thank you guys for appreciating some Generative Aviation. It's been a while since we've done some Generative Aviation on the channel.
Good, I'm setting 50, bullhead, correct.
Yonda, how do I know how to set up a plane in X-Plane? There's multiple ways to do so. Here's the airport right here, actually. We have the airport in sight. Oh, wow, look at that turbulence just hit us. The way that I find out is either read the manual or watch tutorials. And honestly, the main thing I do is I watch tutorials online. And if I'm making a tutorial on how to start up a plane, I usually have to read the manual because there are no tutorials yet. But every plane that you get on X-Plane comes with a documentation and a manual that shows you the speed you should be flying, everything that you need to know about it. Alright, let's just see. Where's our... Maybe a 3004. Altimeter, let's descend a bit more, down to 6,000 even. And vertical speed. Go. Alright, here's our airport right here. X marks the spot. There should be a windsock. Okay, this is our airport right here. Alright, here's the windsock right there. Alright, we'll land that way then. Alright, so the hangar and everything's off here to the right. You can see it's like a little farm area down there. That's pretty cool, actually. Some planes parked on there. Pretty darn cool. Alright, we're going to disconnect autopilot and the yaw damper, and now my controls. We're going to make left traffic for, I don't know what the number of the runway is, but we're landing there. Yeah, it is a small airport. Like I said, it's a small private airport mainly used for farming purposes and transport of farming related things. But in real life, that's what it's used for, I believe. I don't know if it's still open, honestly, in real life. Alright, so we need to make a pretty tight left turn. You can see there's a mountain. Terrain's coming back up, so we gotta maintain our altitude here at around 6,500 feet as we make this left turn. That's why I'm banking way past the regular bank angle. To make this tight turn, we'll make a left downwind for that runway we saw, and we'll land and we'll park in the hangar or in the dirt. I'm not sure which way we want to land yet. We'll see. Alright, there it is. Alright, let's bring our speed back. We're good there. We're gonna put flaps 1. Let's go ahead and kill the music for concentration. There we go. That beeping means that we are too low in slope, and we need to put the gear down. I'm not ready to put the gear down yet. I find myself switching hands on the joystick a lot because I'm trying to like move the mouse around. I think everything else is set up though. I think we're good. Autopilot is off. We turn off soft right. Yaw damper is off. Lights are on. Flaps are set to 1. Flaps going down to 2. And putting the, oh, that's not the right button. And the gears down. And we overshot it again. And flaps full. We flying right over this crop circle. We'll crop dust it real quick. Look at this approach though. This is beautiful. Look at the mountains in the background. I love it. Gotta get a better landing this time. Not look like it's gonna be though. Oh wow, we're off a bit. We need to get back on the center. Yeesh. Oh, there's a float. There's a float. And the bounce. Really wasn't hard. It just we floated it. Alright, we're on the ground. And we'll let it roll to the end. This wind is man, the wind's been really windy today. Yeah, we got a 15 knot gust right now. Okay, that's why I never do that. Yep, we had a gusty crosswind. Alright guys, welcome to Circle L Ranch in Nevada. November Victor 27. There's a caravan over there being loaded. Farms off to the right side. We will park this baby in the hangar. Actually, yeah, I'm parking in the hangar because I think I'm done with the PC-12 for today. So we'll go ahead and park it in the hangar, and maybe I'll come get it tomorrow and fly it back to Modesto and leave it at Modesto. Get it turned around. Do I play still? Oh, we definitely. There's not enough room. Yeah, no, actually, I haven't really played Rainbow Six Siege in a while, honestly, Dre. I've been playing more Insurgency. Alright, shut her off. Flaps up. Let the cut off. Landing lights off. Taxi lights off. Beacon lights off. Strobe lights off. Generators off. Belt signs off. And basically just everything goes off. Put everything off. And yeah. Alright guys, welcome to Circle L Ranch. Oh god. I tell you, we could not fit in here. Oh Jesus. Alright, watch that replay real quick. Browning, I've never noticed a bunch of fake bots watching my Twitch. I don't think it's ever happened. Oh, replay. Before we do replay, make sure that we... Oh, you freaking shit. We forgot we forgot to freaking load the passengers in Modesto. Oh, are you serious right now? Oh well, it was fun. We made it safely. Now I gotta redo this flight because we didn't load no people on here. Aliens landed in the area last night. Oh, that's good to know. Now I gotta go back to Modesto and pick up the passengers and bring them back here because I left them back there. That's hilarious. That is funny. All right, well, we get to watch the replay now. At the replay, we'll head out of here. We'll also get off of Pilotedge. Big thanks and shout out to the Pilotedge of the notes. Big thanks and shout outs to the ATC controllers at Pilotedge for providing us with ATC, providing the world with ATC, or well, not providing California with ATC, I should say. All right, we're gonna watch this baby back. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, England Spotter. It happens, doesn't it, Browning? It happens to everybody. It had to be the longest flight, too. Yeah, we floated it right there. And honestly, the touchdown wasn't bad. We put it down pretty soft. It was just we floated pretty bad. It's so... I always have trouble with floating it when it's gusty, though. Because, like, the wind changes so much. Like, you'll be, like, on a perfect glide slope, which we were not in it at all. But sometimes you'll be on a perfect glide slope, and then the gust hits you, and all of a sudden, you fly up 10 feet, 100 feet, whatever it may be. Look at the texture of this dirt. It looks so good. Alright, well, I know we didn't touch down until the crossing, which was ridiculous, but that's what happened. Yeah, crosswind, too. Let's see. Here we go. Wow, look how crossed we were. Looks like one of those YouTube videos of those planes like almost crashing and making it somehow. That's what that reminds me of right there. Success. Alright, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Again. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Encore, encore. Alright, let's see. Let's do... This will show how uncentered I was if I do this view right here. What black circles? What black circles are you talking about, Al Smoking? Wow, we barely even landed on the runway. We were like on the edge. What black circles are you talking about though, Al? That right there is what I like to see. Like, I love, one thing, my favorite thing about this airport is that mountain. It makes this airport look so darn good. Like, look at it from this view here. Hold on, not that view. One of these views. This view. Yeah, like that looks so legit. Around the airport. How do you get rid of the circles? I don't know. I don't really understand what you're asking, bro. Sorry. So weird. I can actually use the GTN on replay mode. The crop circles is what I assume you're talking about. Dope, dope, dope. Walking Fruit, finally got your Twitch account set up. Finally, bro. I know you don't use it much, but hey, do it for blue. Let's see. Since this is our last and final stop, I do want to check out a few more views. Let's do this one. Yeah, so whenever I'm designing an airport or you know, doing an airport and X-Plane, I do my best to try to like bring in the characteristics that the airport has. For example, this airport has no numbers on it. It has no runway lines, like nothing. Yeah, so the circles you see around the airport, those are crop circles, and those are built. Those come with the ortho imagery. So this whole area, as you can see, all the mountains in the background, it's all ortho. So the crop circle was part of that exact same imagery and the same process of getting those in there. Well, we had what, 1 or 2 good landings today, and a couple bad landings. I think we had what, 4 landings, I believe. So we flew from Modesto to Monterey. That was our first landing. That landing was okay. Our second landing into Modesto was, we bounced it, so not great. And then this one was not amazing either, but you know, given our last 2 landings had a lot of gusts to deal with, I think we did okay. Whoa, Daniel, what's up, bro? You watched a throwback. You were watching when I first got my first 208, bro. We've come a long way, man. I'm glad somebody saw that video. No, they're not errors. That's how it's supposed to look. So it's funny. Let me I'm about to leave, but just to show you guys really quick what they're talking about. So you're asking about these right here, these crop circles. So yeah, they're not errors. That's how it's supposed to be. So I looked at the real life Google map as well, because I thought, this looks a little dark for crop circles. Wouldn't you think a crop circle would be green? But no, it actually is this color. I don't think that whatever they're growing here is in season, so a lot of it's dead. So it looks kind of black. It doesn't look that great. So you'll see like different shades. So here we have like a gray and green and dark brown, and over there we have greener and stuff like that. So but all these are just farming areas. So they change color depending on what season you look at it. They look different. Like this one has probably completely been like harvested, I assume, because it's like completely brown. But this comes with the ortho scenery of the area. But yeah, but I don't know when I record that video, Daniel. But yeah, I just got my first Cessna 208. That's the first plane I ever owned on FSEconomy. And it does look like a radar, doesn't it? And then I don't know how long ago that was, but now I showed you guys earlier in the stream. I showed you guys my my list of all the planes we have now. We have a ton of planes. Not a ton, but we have a bunch. We have like, how many do we have? Let me see. Thank you, Josh, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam. We have a good like 10 to 15 planes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we have 15. We have 15 planes currently owned and leased with Blue Arrow charters, including my first ever Cessna 208, which I keep for, you know, because I love it. What's up, SCP Paul? Thank you for the donation, bruh. Nice stream. Keep it going. Thank you, man, so much. Hope you're here for the next one. But speaking of those planes, we have the now, in addition to the 208 that we got, I'm gonna rewind this one last time from the exterior view, one last time, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what planes we have for you guys who just joined, who weren't here before. So we have a Baron 58 now. We have a King Air 350. We have a King Air C90. We have a Challenger 300, Cessna 172, two of those. The 208, the Cessna Citation 2. We have we just yesterday got a Dash 6 Twin Otter, Dornier 228, two DC3s, Pilatus PC-12, which we're flying right now. We have 2 TBMs. One of them are actually being leased, and we're giving it back to the owner tomorrow. So we only have 1 TBM technically. But yeah, man, we got a nice amount of planes. We have about 15 FBOs as well. But yeah, man, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate another donation. You guys are amazing, man. I can't thank you guys enough. I'm really trying to step it up this year in 2019. Last year was a great year. We gained a lot of subscription, a lot of support. Working on getting more and more sponsors and stuff like that. Getting more companies and developers and people who make things to partner up with the channel this year. But I'm really excited about this year. I'm finally getting a stream schedule going. I'll let you guys know what that is. I'm testing stuff out this week, but appreciate it so much. I can't say thank you enough. But anyways, guys, whew, fun stuff, fun stream. Welcome to Circle L Ranch. I didn't even show you guys this airport, did I? Let me show you the airport. If you're interested in the livery we're flying today, that is in the YouTube description, so definitely go to the YouTube video once it's live and check that out. All the livery for this plane as well as the other planes that I have are in the description, and the scenery. This scenery plus the other 3 airports that I did not show are also in the description as well. I see a Twin Otter over here being loaded, but this is the airport. Just gonna give you a really quick tour. Got a few parking spots over here in the dirt area. I got some construction stuff. I got some people loading up in a Cessna Caravan, or maybe a Kodiak, not sure what that is honestly. Got some dirt textures. A lot of the textures I've used are by Mr. X or RE or RA libraries. Some really nice specular reflections and stuff like that. Oh, owl smoke. That's one thing that I want. And if you guys know anybody who's selling a 1900, a Beechcraft King Air 1900, let me know, because we are actually in the market to buy one right now. But it has to be at a good price. Can't be freaking crazy priced. Yeah, so there's that. There's the hangar, our main hangar that we use to put our planes in. Got a fueling station. Got a beacon here, which I don't think they have in real life, but I put one there to make it a little bit easier to find at night. We got a farm, so you can see some cows and stuff, some ponies. I think there should be some sheep or something else. There's some cow over here. Man, I'll tell you, everything here has been hand placed by me. We got some more dairy cows over here. I think those are sheep or goat. And got some pigs over here, a little pig pen got going on. And then all the rest of this is all part of the airport as well. If you download it, you'll see all this stuff as well. Over here, there's dirt road. There's some few little houses. All these trees have been hand placed. You'll see the grounds are all textured, so you'll see grass on the ground in some areas and not in some other areas where there's not really grass in real life. So I do my best to try to mimic what the real life airport looks like in the environment. But if we zoom out, you can see the whole airport as a whole. And again, just like all my other airports, it has photoreal scenery underneath it. So even if you don't have ortho in the area, you'll still get some photo scenery in your airport if you download it. So This is the first time I've ever actually done a stream with my scenery or promoting my scenery, and definitely the first time I've ever shared a link to the public. Until now, my scenery has only been available to Blue Arrow pilots, people who fly for our group. But now you guys can have it if you go to the link. So anyways, like I said, I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Z Ozo, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my friend. Definitely a fun flight. Did a few legs today. Did some PC-12 flying. Always enjoy doing some VFR, some GA, flying on Pilotedge. Always a good time. Yes, Patrick, this is in the description. So go down to the description and check that out if you want to try it out yourself. There are a few libraries that are needed to run it, but it'll let you know that in the text file. But all you really need is Mr. X, which you probably already have if you have any other scenery by anybody. I think you need Handy Objects and you need RA Library. There's only 3 libraries. I try to keep it simple because I know I don't like downloading a bunch of new libraries, and I hate updating libraries. I hate that. So I like it when people create scenery and make it simple. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Anyways, guys, peace. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. See you guys next time, next video.